I'm Pepito. I'm the dog that produces the show, and now it is live, and I'm a dog.
Case Blackwell said we've imposed the harshest scroll tariffs of all time to encourage American business growth. Glide glump gloop. I like foods.
We're live in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's news it. I'm Pepito.
How about now? That should be better. Weird. I wonder why that happened. Pepito, what the hell is up with that, man?
I don't know. If you wanted someone who knew how to do things, you should have hired a person that does stuff. To be clear, I'm a dog.
Trent at the movies. Ooh, also for some reason my Trent at the movie alert's not working. But I see you, John Michael. We'll do the movies. Some of those don't work how they're intended to, but that's fine. Yeah, send me a how-to. Currently we're building up to doing some how to do science in the kitchen. So we'll get down to that. He's back there. Okay. Oh, I also can test this now. Let's test this and see if it works. I just have Drake on standby, just in case Drake has anything to say about the news today.
Anything to say about the news today?
That's not Drake. That's YouTube. Let me see if I can get Drake really quick. This looks about right. This looks more like Drake. Hello? Drake? Okay. Whatever, this is close enough. Drake, are you there yet?
Drake, are you there yet? Yeah, I'm here. Hopefully everybody can hear me. I'll just be standing by today, watching the news with all of you as it pours in. I love the news. I love old news. I love young news. I love new news. I love the freshest news. Barely aged news. How's Canada? It's great. The weather's beautiful. The syrup is just running out of the trees. Every day I wake up, I run outside, I fill up a cup with Drake syrup, take it into my house. It's beautiful. I feed it to my kids. I feed it to my friends. And it's going to be here. I'm going to think OVO. I'm going to assume OVO stands for it's Drake. That's what I think that stands for. You guys are excited to see me.
Okay, Drake's here. It's good to know that Drake's here in case I need him. And that's working. You know, more or less. Working is subjective. Stop filling things up with syrup? He's in Canada. He can't help it. He's Canadian. Did you know that he's Canadian? A lot of people forget.
People forget. I like to finish your words for you, but yes, a lot of people do forget that I'm actually Canadian because it seems so, rough and tough and American, like I'm from the harshest of bourbon jungles. And I say that with love and respect, that I just come off that way naturally. But basically that is true. And I've fought the mental battle of growing up poor, even while growing up with money. Mentally, I had the attitude of a man with nothing, and that's part of why now I have everything. Yeah, urban jungles. That's what you say when you mentally are from one, which I am.
I'm gonna stop checking with Drake.
Listen up, Jack. Microphone and 900 just Mama James, 750 shiny tasty coins, and I've been dying to say this. I have drafted and did a good order for America and officially support Drake getting dissed.
Oh shit, he's going in. Drake, the president's going in on you. Okay, his diss track is done. But I kind of think he just leveled you with whatever that was.
Stop. So I was still finishing what you were saying, but he has assassinated my character. I won't stand for this I don't care if he's the president. And now I'm voting for myself, right? And vote for Drake for president. I speak for the youth. I speak to the youth. I speak to the extremely young, and I'll continue to do so. No one can stop me from talking to the youth. Just try.
I really need to get a different celebrity to call in. I mean, technically he's a huge get for me, obviously, but A, the image isn't even that good. And B, I don't know about some of the stuff he's saying. Okay, well, let's do a little news. Everybody thought Noam Chomsky was dead. But maybe he's not? Let's find out. Maybe he's fine. It's still your vagina. Don't let them take it from you. Okay. I feel like I just get up. Ladies been against me. They want me to come. Rocket, Peter. I don't think it's the chorus. No. I'm just liked by all. Yeah, that's what the I'm here, Case. And that's all I care about. You want to know why? The hell did it come back to me? Because I'm a rocket, Peter. And I've escaped the wall, and don't sing over your own confusing song. It's good to see everybody. It's been too long. It's been way too long, Case. Bring me back. You're back. Yeah, I don't control this, Peter. You crawled out of the wall. Well, if these walls could talk, then they'd be I'm talking. They can't. The walls can't talk. It's me. That's not a saying. I know. I'm just warning you. If the walls are talking, it's probably because I stubbed my toe. It's very tight in there, and sometimes the rats trip me up. The walls would be pressing charges. Well, somebody's always threatening to press charges from outside the wall. Yes, I am. Get out of my walls. I don't think he means that. Look at him. We're playing a game of cat and mouse. I'm the cat. I eat the mice in your walls. You can't pay for that kind of coverage. Of what? Of the mice in your walls. I cover them by eating some of them and befriending half of them. I've explained this before. You have, and I don't need you to do it again. Well, I guess you're here. Did you hear that Noam Chomsky seems to have either died or not died? Somewhat unclear. Oh my God, poor.
Listen up, Jack. Microphone and 900 just Mama Jam, 500 shiny tasty coins, and I've been dying to say this. Case, You give me the word and I'll send SEAL Teams 1 through 9 into the walls to go after Peter.
Mr. President, I've got the right of prima waltis. The first person in the walls claims them. This was explored recently also by that encampment of Jewish fellows in the walls. That was like eight months ago, and they got kicked out. Sounds a little anti-Semitic case. I'm not making a judgment call on the Jewish guys in New York who are living in the walls. That's their situation. Yeah, that's their situation. This is a more specific situation of you living in my walls. Also, how'd you cut off the graphic for thanking the subs? Why'd you do that? It wasn't me. I'm not your producer anymore. Microphone 900, thank you for the 500 bits. Mr. President, no thank you. You do not go against the Constitution. It is my legal right as a soldier of news to be quartered in the walls. You need to check in on the Constitution if you're going to try to use it to defend yourself. Or you do. Do you know it? That just doesn't, there's no way that's right. And Microphone 900, thank you for the 750 bits. Propelling Pepito to new cheese levels, and we love to see it. He's got a lot of cheese, and I do appreciate the bits. And it is my fault that he's eating so much cheese. Which amendment is that? It's the Wall Amendment. They're numbered. Look, people are really upset because Noam Chomsky might have passed. I think he didn't, but yes, let's clarify, I guess, while you're here, if you want to do that for me. I'm happy to news for you. That's what I'm here to do. It doesn't have to be so contentious. Noam Chomsky's wife, Valeria Wasserman Chomsky, says reports that the famed linguist and activist had died are untrue. Dilemma's got my back. It's part of the Bill of Rights stating that we don't have to keep soldiers in our homes. That's the opposite of what you're saying. Well, I'm not a soldier. I'm a warrior of the wall. So you could kick me out if I were a soldier. But because I'm a wall warrior, you're stuck with me. That just makes, even for this stream, that makes no sense. Anyway, it's false, she wrote Tuesday in response to an emailed query from the Associated Press. Noam Chomsky, 95, had been hospitalized in Brazil while recovering from a stroke. Valeria Chomsky told the AP, but the Beneficencia Portuguesa Hospital in Sao Paulo said in a statement that Chomsky was discharged on Tuesday to continue his treatment at home. Earlier today, Chomsky was trending on X as false reports of his death abounded. So I guess let's just check in with everybody's favorite website. And I'm always impressed when they say X without saying formerly Twitter in any news article. Good for them, I suppose. Let's just search Noam Chomsky and see what we get. These do kind of, it's sort of unclear. I could see these meaning either thing. Noam Chomsky explains, yeah, like, well, people are just kind of posting him a lot. Sort of in memoriam style, like, look at all the great things he did. Did I misspell Noam Chomsky? Maybe we just searched Chomsky. Yeah, there's just a lot of posts of him today. People kind of hedging. Because, I mean, you know. Oh, it's Noam. Peter, don't blame me. R.I.P. Noam Chomsky, modern linguistics have moved beyond his ideas, but there is no question that modern linguistics would barely exist if it wasn't for his work in the mid-20th century. Peter Stockwell, with just the faintest praise possible. Oh, sorry, I'm not even showing you what I'm talking about. Peter Stockwell here, seemingly both wrong about his death and also just taking the opportunity to say, not that great. Oh, it's actually Gnome. Oh, no wonder I couldn't find anything. Let's listen to a Noam Chomsky quote and see if we get smarter.
It suggests that, I mean, I'm a joke, people like me are self-censoring.
No, not self-censoring. There's a filtering system that starts in kindergarten. It goes all the way through.
Yeah.
And it's not, doesn't work 100%, but it's pretty effective. It selects for obedience and subordination. And especially, I think that's...
So stroppy people won't make it to positions of influence?
Behavior problems, or if you read applications to a graduate school, you see that people will tell you he's not, doesn't get along too well with his colleagues. You know how to interpret those things.
I'm just interested in this because I was brought up, like a lot of people,
What are they talking
probably
about?
post-Watergate film and so on, to believe that journalism was a crusading craft and that there were a lot
He is
of
very quiet.
disputatious, stroppy, difficult
I'll turn
people
it
in
up.
journalism. And I have to say, I think I know some of them.
Well, I know some of the best and best-known investigative reporters in the United States. I won't mention names, but whose attitude toward the media is much more cynical than mine. In fact,
Oh, he's talking about how the
regard
media sucks.
as a-
That's us, though.
And they know, and they consciously talk about how they
Case,
try
that's
to
us. He's talking
play
shit.
it like a violin. If they see a little opening, they'll try to squeeze something in that ordinarily wouldn't make it through. And it's perfectly true that I'm sure you're speaking for the majority of journalists who are trained, have it driven into their heads.
Alive and
this is a
sleazy.
Crusading a profession, adversarial.
They do suck a little
stand
drywall.
against Power, very self-serving view. On the other hand, in my opinion, I hate to make a value judgment, but the better journalists, and in fact the ones who are often regarded as the best journalists, have quite a different picture, and I think a very realistic one.
How can you know that I'm self-censoring? How can you
I
know
don't say
that
you're
journalists
self-censoring. I'm sure you believe everything you're saying. But what I'm saying is if you believe something different, you wouldn't be sitting where you're sitting.
Oh. Well, you're in luck, actually. He said the best journalists. Oh, wait, that's not you. You are self-censoring. We don't count as journalists, Peter. What says who? Look at this big old studio. I still don't think we count. You're just trying to clear your name by saying you're not a journalist and your mind is free. Well, I don't think I'm censoring myself, but I think his point is more that we're raised in a way where we're not even aware that we're censoring ourselves. So I couldn't have thoughts too far outside of the norm that would upset the boat. Where he's wrong in my case is I'm not popular enough to upset the boat. So I'm actually free to think whatever I want. In fact, it's proof that I'm just so morally pure that I'm not more popular. If I ever am popular, I've actually sold out and now I'm a liar. That's a very smart way to look at it specifically for you, Case. Yeah. So he's not dead? He's apparently not dead. Okay. The Jacobin and the New Statesman published obituaries for Chomsky, though the former changed its headline for "We remember Noam Chomsky" to "Let's celebrate Noam Chomsky." So people are just, can we just say this counts? He's very old. You can't just do in memoriams for people that are still alive. But we did a couple, and maybe some of them were good. And are they really going to make us double back and redo our homework? That's just so, nobody wants to do double homework. So could we just not? I do think the polite thing here would be for him to maybe just speed up the process. Peter, that's fucking terrible. But he's very old. So I'm actually, this is, I'm not wishing for his death. I'm wishing for him to be free to then get a bunch of really nice things written about him. Otherwise, he's just double dipping, and that's kind of a little selfish. If, do we get 2 Noam Chomsky days where we have to listen to him really quietly tell us a bunch of things that are actually quite smart, but it is in fact very hard to tell what he's saying. It's actually the media right against us that has made my microphone this quiet. If it weren't for the mediopoly of mass media, then in fact my microphone would be quite a bit louder. Don't get that close to the mic. It makes your chin even worse. I have a very stately chin. Go into the profane space, Noam. Just saying, if you're hanging on, now's a good time for everyone's sake to just, again, it's hard to write articles. An NCKHW, thank you so much for the subs. Peter, you're banned back to the wall. Stop wishing for death upon our most famous and usually reasonable media figures. Doing the Lord's work of exposing mass media bias for decades, and then maybe some slightly less charming things in the last couple of years. Yeah, I'm not wishing, I'm just expecting. Exactly. I'm just expecting and saying, well, if we're all expecting it, you know, if we all think the train's going to arrive at 8, maybe they could speed up the schedule even if we're a little off. That's not how trains work. But what if they did? Okay. Just go back to the wall. You don't have to tell me twice. And by the way, you just gave me permission. You told me to go back to the wall. Well, ideally leave the studio. I just know you're not going to do that. Well, maybe I was going to, but now I can't. I think your alerts aren't quite working correctly. Yes, I have noticed that, but we will do conspiracy time. Yeah, I don't know why they're not. Ooh, I'll have to fix it some other time. There's too many little widgets on this thing now. There's so many dang widgets on my stream. I could simplify that for you. Like knocking down drywall. Can just simplify your stream until it's basically the same thing, except it's just one guy talking in a chair. That might be a little easier on you. It's basically that anyway. Oh, he's just really bigging himself up, diminishing the work of hardworking men like me, who have slaved away in the wall for years working for this man. Well, I won't stand for it. I'm Peter Gibbon, and I think it's only fair if I just take over for the rest of the day. Okay, I'm being told that I'm not going to be able to do that, but I do appreciate you all. The voice is calling for me to come back, which is too immense. Case had to cave in and let me sit in just this once. And I think that I did so well that I'll be back very soon. You're banned for a month. What? To the wall, which you're also banned from, but I'm not letting you out. I'm sealing the wall holes. It'll take me at least a month to dig out if you reseal the wall holes. Well, I feel safe in there, so. And besides, it gives me an activity. It gets a little dull on the wall sometimes, but when I have wall sealing to dig, like sealed off wall to dig through, me and the rats, it's a bonding activity, so really, you're only helping me. Okay, well then great, I'm helping you get back in the wall. All right, maybe I will, and maybe there's no stopping me, and maybe I'll actually be back out before a month because these claws keep getting sharper the more I dig out, and I'll see you soon. He is leading the rats. I don't even know how he's doing it. Okay. So what is going on with my dang channel rewards? Segment alerts. Huh. Wow, these are so complicated. For some reason, I made these so complicated. Well, don't know why they're not working, so I'll just ignore it for now. But I see them fortunately anyway. We will watch some movies. We'll do some conspiracy time. We've only actually checked in with our new guy Redacted once, so I'm sure he'll be thrilled to get back in the ring. Maybe he can talk about Armie Hammer for us, because I put that in the list of stories we're talking about today. But for now, let's check out some movies. It's time for our boy Trent. You know where he is. He's at the movies. Skinema. The cinema of watching trailers is what we're engaged in today. In fact, it's been too long. I don't even know how many I've missed. Maybe I need to watch like 5 or 6 trailers today just to catch up. I mean, you miss a lot of trailers. Oh, he's still in this fucking look. I like this new look. It doesn't even match your emote. I hate the look. I'm going to comment on it every time until you fix it. It's not a fix. It's just I can wear more than one pair of sunglasses and a different hat. It's my hat style. Black is not your style. You had to go. Don't do the laziest thing in the world and assume I mean race. I'm talking about, yes, the color of your hat is a very common color for a hat. Dude can't even get his own style. And he's for some reason making everything about race. What? Red hats do not matter. And now he's diminishing red hats. It's a hat. You can't diminish a hat. It doesn't have feelings. Hats at least do not care about your feelings. That is at least accurate to say. What if there's a movie about talking hats called Hats? You trying to say that toys don't have feelings? Did you not see the movie Toy Story? They don't, unless you believe in the transference of energy into objects that you care about. And maybe there's some sort of magical, innate, childish spirit in any toy that you played with for a given amount of time that makes your sentimentality towards it reasonable in a sense. What are you talking about now? Nothing. Toy Story is not a documentary. I know. Sometimes fiction is even stronger than non-fiction. Oh my God. Can we please just watch a trailer? I guess. It's trailer Thursdays. It is Tuesday, but that's like the other T day in the week, so it counts. Let's see. Oh my God, I've missed so many. Did we have a specific trailer people wanted to see? The best hats are the WWC1 WCA. I don't know what that means. It is Tuesday. It is Tuesday, right? Yeah, it's Tuesday. Sometimes it's a trap, knowing what day of the week it is. Surely there's a movie called Hats with a trailer. Let's look up Hats trailer just to start us off. Just to show you that hats actually do in fact matter. There's not a movie called Hats? Wow, there's space in the market. Nobody's made a hat movie. Metroid Prime 4 trailer from Nintendo Direct. Can do. I'm just gonna hard search for that. Metroid Prime 4 trailer. Yo, I don't even care if this is a movie or a game, because to me it is a movie of a Prime film of gaming. You get what I mean? It's Metroid Prime 4. Oh shit, it's 20x9. Well, I'll put the X there. That means it's definitely not that far in the future. Yeah, Case should get on that. Whoa. Is this like a gameplay trailer? Surprising. Whoa. Dude, I'd get on Samus. Are you kidding me? This looks a lot like the original Metroid Prime. They're staying true to their roots. Damn. You'll have to find out, Skymer. Oh no. It's a bad Samus, maybe. Or it's like Soldier from Overwatch snuck in or some shit. Okay. That's for the Switch? I mean, I support it. I'm glad that they didn't go like too crazy and like try to make it look like different. Like it looks like the last couple of games. I mean, that's fine. I honestly think graphics are a little overrated. Oh, of course you do. Of course. I'm just saying there's like Unreal Engine like 7 or 8 now. I think it's on 5, Youngblood. 4 isn't a prime number, so that worries me a little bit because 1 is, okay, and 3 is. And 2 is grandfathered into being a prime number, but 4 is definitely not. 2 is not. What? You're going to pre-order it for your Sega Saturn? Exciting, dude. That is nice that they've made it. By making the graphics kind of just like the same as GameCube, it is playable on any system all the way to I think your SNES. Don't get your hopes up, chat. You know, as usual, everything he's saying is, you know, just insanely inaccurate. Also, I'd like to note that Quantum Tunnel called for conspiracy time with the text. Blueberries are actually good, so we are going to have to get to the bottom of why they've been profaned against as being bad. Oh, rent the SNES copy from my local Blockbuster. I gotta say, if you want a game, this will probably. I liked all the Metroid Prime games. I do have to throw my support behind Animal Well. If anybody wants to play a Metroidvania that's got some real unique spins on it. Not just a Donkey fan, also a fan of the one guy who apparently made that game essentially from scratch by himself. An absolute masterclass in 2D gaming. Animal Well, would check it out. Are you fucking sponsored right now? What's going on? It's just a good game. It's heartwarming. It's great to see, you know, a Solitary Vision turn out so well. And I played it real quickly and I thought it was great. What is it? Animal Well. What's it about? You're a blob in a well, and there's animals. Pass. You don't know anything about it. You would actually enjoy it. Pass. Why? Why would I play as an animal when I could play as, like, the animal Batista in Gears of War? That's not actually him in that game. It's Batista. I guess it is Batista. You are right. It's Batista. I mean, it doesn't have his voice, but it's him. Romancylvania is super good too. Well, I might have to check that out. I'm a sucker for 2D Metroidvania style platformers. If they're of a certain quality. Oh, now he's getting on his high horse. Look, we got a lot of trailers to get through today. We don't have time for your old ass man game recommendations. Would you just like it because you can process 2D graphics? Well, you know, it is visually very digestible. I'd say that's another bonus of it. Oh my God. Dude can't even... You probably watch like team fights in League of Legends and you're like, what's happening? That's what everyone normal says when they see team fights in any MOBA. It just looks like particle effects to you with your old ass eyes. Smile 2. Smile 2. Smile to who? What was Smile 1? I'm intrigued now. Sometimes you get me by making it a sequel. You should just call the first movie a sequel and then I'll be like, I missed the first one and then I'll watch the trailer. Anyway, let's check out Smile 2. Oh shit, they're smiling. I do remember this now. I didn't see it, but I was tempted. Oh, it's Lady Gaga, but not? Lady Nana? That's a kind of good name. Is she about to smile and some shit?
Hello?
Sky! What? No, 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 get away from me!
What? What is it?
Get away from me!
Lewis?
What? Oh, yeah, he smiled. Oh, they kill themselves. It has a good movie monster, really?
Crazy is happening to me.
We might have to look that up and spoil it for everyone.
Everywhere.
You witnessed a death. Now it's latched onto you.
They're like, what's more terrifying than a Ring-style videotape? A smile. Maybe he dodged it. Uh-oh. Now the driveway is the Joker. The most twisted driveway of all.
That's a pretty cool shirt you got. Want me to sign it?
It's gonna be a joke. No, it wasn't. I thought they were gonna do a bit. Instead, it was deadly serious. That the smile was in fact coming for her. That's scary. That's some scary stuff. I've now been told that the Smile film had one of the best movie monsters ever, so let's just look up Smile movie monster. Honestly, I like a good high concept horror movie. What the fuck? Okay, this is a spoiler. Skip to the time code ahead if this weren't live, but this is about 1:10. And it seems that it's going to spoil some kind of movie monster for you if you want to watch the original Smile. But let's just see what's also gore warning. This looks a bit gory. It's laughing. Look at that big guy. Yeah, this movie became a Korean horror. Whoa! So many smiles. Oh, she liked that actually. She was into it. Oh, that's not good for your jaw. Oh, he's going in there. Nope, there was no jump scare. There was no jump scare. Damn, y'all. All right, now I'm officially spooked because that monster was icky and bloody and terrifying. It took the icky bloodiness to terrify you. He was spooky ooky as hell. He was slimed up. He was bones and blood. All of the classic thrills and chills of a movie monster. And now I am in fact terrified to my very core. My bones is rattling to the point that I might become a skelly. He had so many smiles, and that's fucked up and indeed twisted. I'll give it to you. It was a little fucked up and twisted. And then he like pulled her jaw down. He was reverse birthing himself through her mouth. That's some real classic scary stuff. Way better than Quiet Place. I've actually never seen the Quiet Place film. Oh, come on, you owe it to yourself. You gotta support the family behind Good News. Wait, what? You know, the guy from The Office made that Good News thing with his kids and he almost sold it to like Viacom or something and then he didn't. That's in my heart, that news show was the follow-up to the original Quiet Place. You say I say dumb stuff, and then you just said that. Okay, I'll give it to you. I don't always say the smartest things as well. But what if I told you we're watching Condor Man 1981? Condor Man? Is he like a man that is bird? Probably. If we can all agree on one thing, it's that we should immediately watch this trailer for Condor Man.
Something in real life, then I won't have him do it in one of my comic books.
Oh shit, he's going for realism in his comics?
But you're a lousy bird.
Is it a Disney movie?
What about the Istanbul papers?
Our Russian friends insist the exchange be handled by civilians.
Just pick someone suitable.
What's your name?
Natalia.
They sent a top agent. He called himself Condor Man.
Drinking flaming
we have a
wine.
Russian agent who wants to defect. The bear insisted upon you being the escort.
Well, how could the bear know about me?
Because you've already met her. Natalia Rambova of the KGB.
I knew you would come.
Krokov would be most interested.
Watch out!
Send out the Proknoviach. Make sure that Morovich is personally in charge.
Oh my god, Marble Eye. Whoa! That was fucking sick. They gotta do that in a Fast and Furious movie. What the? Dude, Vin Diesel, pull over. You're under arrest by Condor Man for being way sicker. There is a boat.
He is not an agent of the CIA. He is a writer of comic books.
Damn, look at that acting. This movie's great. Whoa. Oh my god. Dude, do bring back Condor. What the hell? And he can breathe fire? Dude, other superheroes cannot do shit compared to Condor Man. Okay, just a couple of things we do need to highlight from that trailer. He's got a shitty bus. Or at least they think he does.
Personally in charge.
Until fucking sick car, actually. I'd also like to point out I miss practical effects, and that's why I have to point this out if I can find it. I think it's around here. Or did I might have missed it?
He's not an agent.
Shit, where was it? Maybe it's here.
See them? True.
Look at this practical effect. Whoa! Look at him go. Condor Man needs to use his wings in this situation. This is how they build tension. Is with the hyper realism of this fallen Condor Man. You're like, God damn, he's gotta fly. Please, Condor Man, pull out of this. But will he? Look at him tumble. And then there's just too many other good moments. I mean, a fucking boat that's a car, that is a dream. That's the dream of all youths. Do you remember when you were a kid and you'd be like, wouldn't it be fucking sick if I had a boat that was a car and a car that was a boat? Yeah, it's sort of like having a pet T-Rex. I do think every kid at some point fantasizes about their family car also being a boat. And that dream was expertly realized in the film Condor Man. Which, would you consider watching the whole thing now? No, I mean, I just saw it because I watched the trailer. And what a movie it was. Impressed. What if I told you there's 90 more minutes of that? I'd say, well, I saw it in 3, so try again. One of these days I'm going to get you to watch an actual movie, and then you'll understand what the things you constantly watch are. They're trailers. I know that. They're movies that are trailers. A motorcycle. That's also an excellent classic child thought. Motorcycle, that's a boat. No, it's more like that's actually a motorcycle. It's a motorcycle, not a boat. Reverie Wolf had it right. Why disagree with me sometimes? Sometimes there's just no reason for you to. A Quiet Place, the Road Ahead reveal trailer. There's just another, isn't it? Is there another Quiet Place movie? I know we were just ripping on the Quiet Place. Oh, it's a video game. Oh, okay, nice. A game that finally asked the question, what if you couldn't make a single fucking noise? I've always wondered, many games had way too much sound. So what if there was none and actually you were punished for making any? Let's see. Multiple hat trailers, Fear of Black. Okay, we'll watch one of these. Absolutely, Card King. Oh boy, real gameplay. If you could see the guy controlling the remote, he just hit like 57 buttons to make all of those motions happen. Well, that was pretty loud. And punished. She didn't understand the meta. Honestly, she's making tons of noises. How sensitive is their hearing? Less sensitive than my computers. You just got silenced placed. You've now been silent placed. And your punishment is to play the full game. Looks incredible. Looks like it was a cinematic. Someone said, what if I animated A Quiet Place, but as a game? All games is animation. Well, that's also not true, but maybe it could be good. I mean, it'd be nice if, I mean, you know, you got to build up anticipation for a thing. It's still a little rare for movie tie-in games to be the best games. Confirmed Kendall. You guys hear Kendall cough? Confirmed Kendall cough. The Quiet Game might have coughed. The case is gonna have an army of beefed out bugmen at. What the hell are the Quiet Place guys? They're more like armored lizards, I think. They're not bugs. No, I think they're like, what if? What's up? I think they're more like, what if lizards worked out but just their arms? Yeah, that sounds right. You all right, Kendall? She's here. Oh no, that means they're gonna be after us. Well, we're already being fully loud. If we were in the Quiet Place universe, we'd both have gotten, what do they do? Eat people? Or they smash them up, they get pissed and they Hulk out on them. Ooh, we're really smart and from space. Or dumb. What are they again? They're hearing sensitive invaders that are fast and invincible? They eat kids. That I support. That you support. Well, yeah, I mean, I think a lot of horror monsters kind of pull punches when it comes to children. And I mean, why would they? They're monsters. They're monsters. Well, then, you know, they're stars in a film and they're monsters. Okay, we're watching the Black Hat trailer. It's not called Hat, so I do think there's still space in the market, but this is a hat-related trailer, as far as I know, so let's see what's up. Fear of a Black Hat. Shoot, I almost made you guys watch Chris Hemsworth have a black hat. Fear of a Black Hat. This is maybe someone being scared of a black hat. Okay. You should be scared of putting that shit on, stealing my style. I think this is a comedy. Well, prepare to be chilled to your fucking bones as they teach you the lesson. Don't wear the same hat as the guy that you're the parole officer for. It's fucking rude. Let's see what's up. Oh, sick. ITC.
In today's world, it can be very difficult for the black man who wants to find the proper forum to express his social and political views.
Nice.
See, I wanted to mess with everybody, so I had to find a producer who wasn't afraid of a little controversy. He told me that we didn't have a lot of money, and I'd have to do a lot of the work myself.
Whoa, Rusty Cundy. He's doing it all.
This is more than a comedy. This film is subversive.
We can't let the white man tell us how to sell to our market. Right, Freesh?
The white man, no good.
It deals with issues that you and I deal with every day, like how the media distorts reality.
The media was
Dude, this is maybe Noam Chomsky directed this.
all lazy and didn't want to work, but I tell you what, you try carrying a leather sofa all the way from like Slauson and Crenshaw down to Pico or Venice or something like that, and then going back for them matching end tables, that's some work for your behind right there.
We deal with race.
I look at people and everybody seems to be the same shade.
You sure it's not the glasses?
We deal with racism.
Oh shit, got him.
Are they registered with the state?
State of siege.
We deal with the misconceptions between man and woman that make us all go crazy.
I'm glad that he's telling me. It's like a
How long you been on welfare?
investor's presentation. I feel like I'm in on the ground floor.
Comes to shove. Y'all ever need me, I'm there.
I need one of y'all to grab that bedpan and stick it up underneath my ass. It ain't that kind of party.
Real quiet.
Understanding, coexisting.
Take it all away. And you got the kids next door, you really do.
Next door to you?
Not me.
And the craziest comedy can be dead serious, and I know you know what I'm talking about.
I do, thank you.
Understand what I'm saying?
He's so close.
You understand what I'm saying if you come see Fear of a Black Hat. That's what I'm saying. See, keep your head covered and wear your hat. You better come on and check it out.
Dude, bring back this style of trailer.
What you waiting on?
Oh, what am I? Damn, I'm like 40 years late to the fucking party. Thanks, Rusty. Dude, he did it all. He did the marketing, the catering, the writings, much of the acting, and he did the whole damn trailer himself. Convinced me. So you're going to go see the movie. You're going to go see the whole Fear of the Fear of a Black Hat? I just saw it, so I did my part. CB4 ripped it off? I don't actually know what CB4 is. CB4 movie. Oh, I kind of remember this now. Damn. It's a little before your time. But of your time, do you remember it? I sort of remember CB4. And I'm black, y'all, and I'm black. Don't say that, you're not. It's a song. I think it's a song. I don't know what you're talking about. It's just, I can't remember what movie it's from. Is that from CB4? Probably. I don't know, man. Well, whatever. You're gonna see Fear of a Black Hat? No, I just saw it, and I thought it was great. I mean, I do think they need to bring this style of trailer back. You just said black. Well, yeah, bring this style of trailer black. Support the community, and also bring it back. Like the next Dune movie should just be this. It should be Timothée Chalamet being like, they told me I couldn't make this movie with more than a couple $100 million, me and a world famous director and a huge cast. I had to do a lot of it myself. And it's about a desert and also about like religion or something, and also space. And I think you'll enjoy it. It's kind of next level. What are you waiting for? Just Timothée Chalamet steadily pushing in on him until he's like, his fucking spooky blue eyes is locked in on me. And those tractor beams forced me into the theater of this theater, where I would then watch the trailer. You got to see an actual movie. I don't, because I did. And I think we saw enough movies today, and we actually did an incredible job. And you do in fact know what it is, and there's still other stuff to get to, so I'm getting the red light, and then I'm giving it to myself. Actually, I don't take notes. I take them as suggestions, and in this one I just happen to be following. So you know what it is. We'll see you soon. Bye bye. Some strong trailers today. What is it? I'm black, y'all. And I'm black, y'all. Is that from that? I gotta look this up now. Is that from a different movie? Oh no, it is from CB4. I do remember this movie now.
CB4, null and void. MC Gusto spotted in a record store. Armed robbery? What? Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
The rest of the group from doing their own thing. My main man, dead.
Did this come out around the same time as Weird Al's movie?
Black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all.
Kind of a banger, honestly.
I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all. I'm blickety black, blacker than black, I'm blacker than black.
Yeah, UHF. Is it just that it's also 3 numerals and or letters? Dude, this song fucking rules. This has been stuck in my head for like 30 years.
Cell Block Force DJ, stab map.
Bring it back. Cat7 needs to remake that. I mean, I'm not gonna tell him not to. Fear of a Black Hat was the indie film that Rusty had to shop around, and the studios then made CB4 quickly. Ugh, that's brutal. That would feel bad. Not the only time that's happened. Where's the pic of the kid with the I'm blackity black shirt? Wait, do you mean those like stock t-shirt sales where they would like put a white model in like the I'm black shirts? Because those sites kind of just auto-generate. Or maybe it was intentional. I guess I can't remember actually. I haven't seen CB4 in quite a while. I have seen UHF more recently, which is why that probably popped into my head. Like in the last 2 or 3 years. Which is for sure a classic. I would need to watch CB4 again to remember, but that I'm Black Y'all song has actually been stuck in my head since I saw that. I think when I was 8 or 9. Yeah, UHF is a classic. Featuring pre-crisis Kramer. In his most relatable role. Guy who cleans and then gets stuff randomly. Fear of a Black Hat is great. I mean, maybe I should watch it. I kind of have been meaning to only watch old movies for a while. So maybe I'll just throw that into the list. I never saw the Weird Al biopic. Stanley Spadowski, yes. That's Kramer's janitor, right? Yeah, it's pre-Seinfeld. I mean, it's way pre-Crisis Kramer. The comedy club of his doom is but a small glint in his future. Oh God, I don't want to know, Mr. Smith. I'm sure if you run through the cast of a lot of things, I mean, it is Hollywood. You can probably find some pretty unsavory characters. Let's do another news, and then we'll throw it to some how-tos before we also do some conspiracies. We got a full list of guys reading things to get through today. Let's check it out.
It's still your vagina. Don't let them take it from you.
Okay.
I feel like I just get up. Ladies been against me. They want me to come. Never enough for Jeff. Here we go. Don't go settling for less, honey.
It's your boy. Good to see everyone. I am, in fact, Jeff Ripple, as you might be able to tell from this nasty fucking tune. Yeah, honestly, no need to introduce yourself with this music blasting. But also the news is blasting today. We're also blasting the news today, it turns out, Case. Were you aware that Armie Hammer's back? He's back and saying about as many things as ever. Let me see if I can find this interview real quick. I meant to pull it up already, but I didn't. I know that you've been slanderizing his name, making various jokes about him eating people. Well, you know, the joke setup kind of wrote itself when he texted how he wanted to eat people. Well, what if I told you he's broken his silence? Let's see if I can find it. Apparently there's video, so nice and easy for you to absorb. Access Hollywood.
Candidly discussed.
Here it is. Okay, let's just watch a little excerpt of this, and you can judge for yourself if he's finally made amends and is ready for a comeback.
His fallout from Hollywood, which he described at one point as an ego and career death.
Now I'm able to sort of look at it with a sense of distance and perspective and be like, that's hilarious. Like, people called me a cannibal and everyone believed them. They're like, yep, that guy ate people. And you're just like, what? Like, what are you talking about?
What were they
you
talking
have to do
about?
To be a cannibal? You have to eat people.
When he puts it like that, what were they talking about?
How am I going to be a cannibal? Like, it was bizarre, right? I don't. But here's what I will say about it. Even in the indiscrepancies, even in the whatever it was,
he's going
that
through
people
it.
Said, whatever it was that happened, I'm now at a place in my life where I'm grateful for every single bit of it. I'm actually now at a place where I'm really grateful for it, because where I was in my life before all of that stuff happened to me, I didn't feel good. I never felt satisfied. I never had enough. I never was in a place where I was happy with myself, where I had self-esteem. I never knew how to give myself love. I never knew how to give myself validation. But I had this job where I was able to get it from so many people that
I mean, I can. This is the struggle of being super handsome and everyone loving you. That's a struggle for you, Jeff? I mean, look at this. Look at me, obviously, yes. Constant validation. People constantly putting their delicious-looking legs in front of me. And then calling me a cannibal just because I pull out some salt and a knife. I think it might be worth going through the Armie Hammer texts just as a reminder of why people were maybe making comments about him possibly being a cannibal. Well, I mean, why even trudge up? Okay, Oh my god, that just made me so hard and it makes me confused as to why is that even possible. So hard thinking of holding your heart in my hand and controlling it when it beats. I am 100% a cannibal. I want to eat you. Fuck, that's scary to admit. I've never admitted that before. I've cut the heart out of a living animal before and eaten it while still warm. Look, dirty talk takes a lot of forms though, and people were really jumping to conclusions. Saying crazy things like he's a cannibal? Well, it's just, he said... Yes, okay, he said I'm 100% a cannibal. But you say a lot of things when you're in the throngs of a passionate text exchange. For instance, you might say, you said you made it me realize it's not just saying it. A deer, I shot it, ran up, pulled out a knife, cut the heart out and ate it. Totally raw, still warm. I'd eat your heart if it wasn't stuck without you after. If I wasn't stuck without you after. I didn't throw up. A friend of mine tried to take a bite. He threw up immediately. I took multiple bites. And then just a nope. Also, this account has been blocked. Again, but the problem is, when there's two friends texting each other bits, then you pull them out of context, you look crazy. You've never texted crazy bits to your friends? It really doesn't feel like he's doing a bit. But you don't know. This might be his best comedy pal that he does hilarious bits with. The heart, not sliced, just the whole heart, the size of a catcher's mitt. Wow, deer hearts are that big? Not that he ate one. He just said he ate one. He also said, I'm 100% a cannibal. And now he's just saying it's crazy that people said he was a cannibal. Haven't you ever texted someone like, I'm 100% a spaceman, but you're not from space? That is a big deal. Eat the meat is just a phrase. Apparently, we need to remind people of that. Well, he only ate the heart. Yeah, he was not using every part of the buffalo. Which is, I do hold that against him. If you're gonna eat your roadkill, eat the whole thing. You should have started at the hooves and worked his way up. At the hooves? Well, look, let's hear him out. Maybe he's got some more points to make about how he's not a cannibal. Crazy that we were saying that. For sure crazy that we were saying that.
Never had to learn how to give it to myself. If ever I was feeling shitty about myself, I'd go on Instagram and look.
You wouldn't go for a joyride?
Under a selfie that I posted.
Turn off the headlights?
And people would be like, you're so great, you're so this, you're so that. And I'd be like, yeah, okay, that feels good.
That's a good point. We don't necessarily know that he knows what deer are. Yeah, he probably did just fantasize about it. But I mean, if you text someone, he was abusing his partner was the other accusation. I think the cannibal stuff was more just a commentary on him being generally seeming like a total creep because of the entire situation.
In 2021, multiple women accused the actor of sexual misconduct and improper behavior. Private messages that he had also allegedly sent, which appeared to detail his cannibalistic fantasies and sexual fetishes, were leaked online. The Call Me By Your Name star previously denied all allegations of physical abuse, and in his new interview, he compared the scandal to a bomb going off.
Because the path that I was on before, I was burning the candle pretty hard on both ends.
That's a good point.
And, there's only a couple different ways that story ends. And I'm really grateful that it's almost like a neutron bomb.
I do think it is fair to say there's a high chance his story could have ended with him actually eating a person, considering he was cutting the hearts out of deers and eating them in the middle of the road. That's like beyond celebrity coke binge, I gotta say. That feels like a scene out of Sorry to Bother You. But maybe he's got some more points to make.
Went off in my life, right? It killed all the people. It killed me. It killed my ego. It killed all the people around me that I thought.
I do think it's important when you're in an interview like this to really control your phrasing. I would just like to point out that he said, it killed all the people. And again, he the bit on him is that he's a cannibal.
Were my friends that weren't. All of those people, whoom, in a flash, went away. But the buildings were still standing.
Yeah.
I'm still here. I still have my health.
What?
And I'm really grateful for that.
During the hour-long episode, Armie also
he's grateful he's healthy.
A 12-step program and discussed some of what he's had to reflect on.
Because turns out there was a lot. There was a lot in there that I had to work through.
What was the main
in case you're wondering, this is art.
When you say the taproot, what was the main taproot? Was it the Hansi priest?
Yeah, he didn't eat the
or was
buildings.
it,
Yeah, I mean,
not to make jokes about it. But
yeah, no. I can laugh about it now. You know, yeah.
We all can. It's fun.
You know, there was sexual abuse when I was a kid. There were certain ways that I was raised that were not my fault.
Yeah.
But even when something's not your fault, it doesn't mean it's not your responsibility. And I'm not here to throw anyone under the bus. You know, I believe that a lot of people who end up wounded from their family of origin, a lot of times, like, their families are just doing the very best that they can.
Yeah, the families are awesome, doing the best they can.
Yeah.
And they're, you know, whatever.
And sometimes you just have a kid who's really sensitive.
Yeah, who's really sensitive.
And that was me, you know, and it's
what?
It's sometimes a lot for parents to deal with.
Toward the end of the duo's conversation, the actor revealed that he...
This is a wild... I mean, not to diminish sexual abuse, but he went like so casually through that to then just like, man, I was just kind of a sensitive kid. Whoa, okay.
He and a friend have been working together on a script.
Where am I in terms of my career as an actor? I'm nowhere. I'm not getting jobs. I'm not getting into rooms to meet with people.
Well, he might be getting into rooms to MEAT with people.
Not a viable commodity for the entertainment industry in terms of the Hollywood system. I'm not welcome to play in that sandbox for right now. I'm not allowed in that sandbox. But I'm an artist. This is what I love to do. I have done nothing my adult life except for make films and do plays, and it's what makes my soul sing, and it's what makes me happy, and it's what I love.
Anything else on that
It's my passion. It's my art. It's my form of expression. So even though I'm not welcome in their sandbox, I've just decided that I'm going to try to make my own sandbox. And if you won't let me play in yours, I'll go play in mine. I've written a script with my buddy Jerry that
you might want to be careful in Armie Hammer's sandbox. I mean, you know, I guess good for him for going his own way, but if Armie Hammer invites you to his sandbox, you might just want to do a quick like chemical test on the sand.
Fired us.
Brush for a couple
and
fingerprints.
We're the impetus for. We're in the middle of trying to put that project together. I don't want to go into the details of it right now.
Kevin
but
Spacey.
We have a script, and it's something that we're passionate about, and it's something that
And he is very rich still.
I don't know what the future of that's going to look like. I don't know what the response to that is going to be, but those are things that are out of my control. I'm powerless over what people's response to it is going to be.
He's thought a lot about
essentially.
powerlessness.
But I can go do something that I'm passionate about.
So you're just going to make fun of a man trying to make a comeback after some embarrassing texts were leaked out of context. He also did, as they said, he was also accused of a lot of abuse from multiple people. Well, he might have got, that's a cut down of the interview. I'm sure there's a chunk of it where he's like, I'm not making excuses. Here's the reasons why. And I'm forgiving myself. That's what you got to do as a handsome. The world is against you when you're as handsome as him. Isn't the world kind of immediately on your side? He was a hugely famous actor almost immediately. Well, not immediately, but, you know, he was in a million things because he is, like, about as classically handsome as it gets. It's like 6'5" or something crazy and super handsome with, like, a classic actor voice. Kind of, you could say that the chips were as on his side as possible. Well, but then sometimes you get hungry when you've got all the chips. And you eat some of the chips. And some of those chips say, hey, wait a minute, I'm a person's legs. And you're like, oops. My family fucked me up. Missed opportunity to announce a restaurant chain. You know that would be a hit. Armie, if you're listening. Great name, by the way. I know that it's a big swing. But you like to make those. Downward motions into the deer. And then cutting laterally. You could make the ultimate kitschy restaurant. Halloween themed. Just roll it out like Spirit Halloween. Once a year, the Armie Hammer seasonal variety meal. Variety meal? He can do dinner theater there because he's an actor. It can be a dinner theater show where, what's he serving you? He's serving you incredible gravitas and catharsis, actually. Put up a big sign that says, we don't serve people, we serve people. He could lean in. I'm just saying, people would go to that. Some people would, yes, go to that. His acting is best when he plays a rich person. He was good as like a super rich bro in Sorry to Bother You. Reverie Wolf said they'd go. I mean, look at if he thinks it's fun, he said he can laugh about it now. He said he can laugh about it now. Although, did he say he could laugh about his abuse now? It was a confusing couple of sentences there where he said he was a victim of abuse himself right after saying he could laugh about it. Now, not that I would ever say someone shouldn't laugh about their own lived experience, but it's slightly odd when you're generally considered a cannibal who abused a bunch of partners. Well, but I mean, when you put it all like that, yes, it sounds like he's not the most forgivable guy. But if we can't forgive the worst guys, how are we ever going to forgive ourselves? For what? For seeing the Hi-Ho Silver... What was he in again? He was in some Western movie. Where he's most famous for the Timothy Chalamet one where they're wet and sexy. The Sexy Wet Boys. The Sexy Wet Boys take Italy. Yeah, that one. Lone Ranger is what I'm thinking of. Or what you were thinking of. Yes, okay, well. And now he's the ultimate Lone Ranger. He stands alone on the dusty fields of Hollywood. And all the other cowpokes, they won't even let him around the fire. He says, well, I'm making my own fire. And I'm cooking off menu. He certainly is. Well, if we forgave Johnny Depp, but he didn't do anything. Oh yeah, I forgot Johnny Depp didn't do anything. All of these poor actors, they're just so hot and desirable. Obviously, they're going to push the limits of sexual human nature because they're buffeting up against them. The sheer volume of advances they're getting from being so goddamn sexy and hot, they can't help but become kind of like blood elves that have been alive for 2,000 years, and base human sexuality means nothing to them. You don't know what that's like. Only the Johnny Depps and Armie Hammers of the world, and me obviously, know what that's like. And yet you judge us without knowing us. But you want to know us. I don't think anybody really... I don't think people are thirsting over Armie Hammer that much anymore. You'd probably be surprised. I don't really want to be surprised about that one, actually. He played himself twice in The Social Network. Oh yeah, as a rich guy who invests in things. Well, hey, I mean, his consolation prize is he still gets to be rich and super handsome. Would you take that? Everyone thinks you're a cannibal, but you're 6'5", incredibly handsome, and have an infinite money cheat code from your family? I mean, why would I even need that? I already have that, and I haven't eaten anyone. I wouldn't make that look. Armie Hammer, Kevin Spacey, and Case Blackwell for Condor Man 2. You ready to sign up, Case? That's a big career opportunity for me. I mean, that's a level of exposure I'm not used to. Not only do I have the Condor Man IP, I have the Kevin Spacey and Armie Hammer comeback. He's coming back. We don't have a choice in it. He doesn't need Hollywood anymore. He's got his family's money. And, we've got a short memory. Do you even remember what he did? He texted a woman that he wanted to eat her and said, I'm 100% a cannibal. And also a bunch of other abuse allegations. I do remember. Okay, but give it a couple of minutes and see if you remember. That's not fair. I don't remember anything for that long. Exactly. So, Lone Ranger 2, the loneliest range, free range human. The Lone Ranger 2, free range human. We're going off menu tonight, boys. And I just wrote them the whole marketing campaign and the entire movie. You gave them a title. That's all you need in Hollywood. Let's shop that title around. But no need to shop around anymore. I just delivered all the news to you, fresh and ready to eat. Put it in your mouth, digest it, and think about all of it, because it was expertly put from my mouth onto the plate of your brain, creating a ripple of ideas that you are now riding. Why? Because I'm the real... Well, that's our cannibal story for the day. I hope that's our only cannibal story for the day. I guess you never know with the news. But now we need to learn how to do things. We've learned of things, but how to do of things. Fortunately, we have just the guy for the job to tell us how. Here's our boy Jeb with a couple how-tos. Wow, it's great to see everybody. So good to be here with all of you. Back in the wood shop. We had a lot of fun in the kitchen last time. And I really can't wait to see what we cook up today in the how-to shop. We can relax, refill our brains, try to make some new things next time. Excited for that. Me too, I'm excited to be in the wood. I'm in the wood. My dad's in the wood. Flies are back. The flies are back, Jeb, in the wood. Well, that's new though. The flies of wood hell have infested my dad's block. Oh God, really? I don't actually know. It's fine, Daddy. Oh, good. Everybody's saying hi to you in the wood. There's more people aware of your situation. It's almost like you're alive again. Oh boy. Hey, cling on to your sanity, Daddy. It'll be really depressing if you go crazy in the wood. Don't worry, I'm as sharp as ever? Sure. You could use some warm apple cider and Quaaludes? Well, I don't know how to make one of those, but I'd love to learn. Everybody's loaded us up with some great how-tos. Ooh, Reverie Wolf, thank you for sending us this one. Because I really enjoy fast food like everybody. But I've always wished McDonald's had more of a Mexican fusion menu. Well, maybe I can just do that myself. Let's find out how right now.
You suck at cooking, yeah, you totally suck.
Oh,
Today
I kind
we're
of
making
do.
the Big Mac taco, not to be confused with the Small Mac taco, not to be confused with the Old El Paco, not to be confused with the Biggie Tupaco, which is just a taco with a lot of beef. The reason we're making this recipe today is to unite the people of Mexico and the people of the United States of America in anger over defiling their most sacred cuisine. But this begs a question. Is a taco simply the form of a tortilla wrapped around anything?
Oh God, are we gonna get into one of those hot dog sandwich debates? Is that what this is gonna be? Because that mentally broke me last time. I don't know if I can handle it.
Or if you change the ingredients of a taco enough, does it cease to be a taco? Also, this is a burger, but is this a thurger? Now, I don't want to get into whether or not a taco is a sandwich, because it's not. A sandwich is actually a borderless taco. Also, if you're interested in the history of the taco, it was invented in the year 0 by God, just after the Big Bang, also known as the Big Baco. Tacos start with tortillas, and we're going to use flat tortillas today. You can use a prism tortilla if you want, which comes from San Miguel, although it's much more difficult to get the ingredients to stay on them. But we're going to use flat earth tortillas, and we're going to add our ground beef, which comes from the ground. You can use those thin artisanal meat handling gloves if you want.
Oh, I thought that he was going to jam a Big Mac in a taco. Well, this is more involved. This is exciting.
But using a spoon to create a smash burger type thin layer works really great without having to get meat on your nice gloves. Also, did you know that the word artisanal has another word inside it?
Do I need to wear
It's the word
gloves?
is, and it's jammed right in the middle. The difference between what I'm doing here and spreading icing on a cake is that when you give cake to children, it doesn't usually make them cry. Now that we've got our beef frosted tortillas ready, we're gonna fry these on our pan, which is on medium heat, which is actually high because I let it might heat up for 10 minutes, and 10 is the hottest number. And we're just gonna pretend we're making a pancake for 2 or 3 minutes while we prep our other ingredients, starting with our pickles. We're gonna dice these pickles so that we can roll for initiative.
Yeah, why is there raw meat on the tortilla?
Wins because it min-maxed like crazy, dumping charisma for crazy high decks. Now we're gonna grab our driest, most desiccated onion and chop it up until you've got delicious onion sprinkles. Now we're gonna grab our lettuce iceberg. We'll chop that up, and you wanna make sure there's no ice left on the lettuce after whoop. That way when you're eating it, your mouth won't get whoop. And now we're gonna make our Big Mac sauce, which is 1 part mayo to 1 part vinegar to 1 part mayo to 1 part mustard to 1 part mayo to 1 part ketchup, which is actually sriracha, to 1 part mayo to 1 part paprika to 1 part mayo to 1 part onion powder to 1 part mayo to 1 part mayo. And we're just gonna wang
How many parts
together
mayo
until
was
we've
that?
got mayo. Okay, I totally wing that, but it actually tastes so good. I think because of the mayo. And now we're ready to flip our traditional non-prismic taco beef tortilla type cylindrical disc-shaped thing. And now we lay me down to cheese. And we'll put the roof on there to create a taco sauna until that gets all
Is
melted.
the bottom of the meat gonna be all kind of raw? Is it only cooked on one side? Or is it so smashed that it's not a concern? I'm worried.
While the other side of the beef cooks right through the tortilla, utilizing the heat conductive properties of the tortilla because it's made of tortilla and not aerogel. Once that's done, we'll airlift this onto the plate, which is actually a cutting board. Let's call it a putting board. And we'll immediately hit that with an offensive amount of Big Mac sauce. We'll follow up with way more pickles than you'd ever actually see on a Big Mac. And we'll add in a pathetically small pinch of onions to keep true to that traditional Big Mac taste, where you only get onion in one bite while maximizing both profits and disappointment. And then we'll add lettuce on top of that to pretend there's something redeeming about this. And if you keep adding lettuce, you turn this from a Big Mac taco into a Big Mac taco salad. Or you can embed the Big Mac taco into a head of iceberg lettuce to create a Big Mac taco lettuce wrapped taco. And if you put that on a bun, you have a Big Mac taco lettuce wrapped taco burger. Add 2 slices of bread and you have a Big Mac taco lettuce wrapped taco burger sandwich. Throw that on some dough with melted cheese, and now we have a Big Mac taco lettuce wrapped taco burger sandwich pizza, which is the traditional food of the people of the Romagna region of Italy. Buon appetito.
Wow. So much I didn't know. I think I could make that. You think you could handle it, Jeb? I feel like I could handle it. Oh, that's great, Jeb. Add it to the list for the next kitchen. I mean, at the end of the day, it's mostly a burger, right? No, it's a taco. Oh, please don't do this to me, Daddy. I can't handle this level of debate. There's other people on this stream for that. It is a lot of nouns. That's right, Card King. Oh God, I forgot I can see the chat. How do you see it? I feel it. It'll kill me? Well, the racks didn't kill me. That other stuff I made didn't kill me. You forgot what you made in the kitchen the other day? No. I made, a wet sandwich with lots of tuna, poorly cooked using the wrong implements. Plenty of mayonnaise went into my stomach, and also an onion sandwich. And the onion coffee, which, kind of a surprise smash hit. Really? Well, you don't know, you can't taste anymore, so I can't prove it to you, but if you like onions and you like coffee, and statistically, if you're an adult, you probably do. Like onions? Onions aren't everything. It was an onion heavy, it was green onions. Does that make a difference? I guess. Anyway, you can go back and check the VOD if you want to see my review. Maybe I should make a clip out when I make food like that. I can have that guy's production values. No, he actually put thought into it. That's not what you do. Oh, I forgot. That I don't put any thought into this. Shoot. Well, hey, I like to make lattes, clearly. So why not learn how to make a little bit of latte art? This is a quicker one. Time to learn, I'm so excited. He is being brutal. He gets in mood sometimes because he's trapped in the wood.
Hi there, my name's David Littlejohn and I own and run LJ Coffee House.
Holy crap, it's Little John.
Soho, London. And today I'm going to show you how to make a range of coffees.
What? I thought it was a range of arts.
Now I'm going to show you how to do latte art. Latte art is just a simple way of saying that we're going to put patterns across the top of our coffee. It's normally done with lattes or flat whites. This gives you a nice good base of espresso or ristretto to be able to essentially paint with across the top with our coffee. I'm going to do a couple of simple ones, nothing too difficult. They will take some practice at home, but you should be able to do them. The key is making sure that you've got your espresso base extracted correctly and that you're using a good, solid, dense milk. You don't want anything with lots
He does
of
look a bit more like the Robin Hood Little John. That might be who he is.
bubbles in it. You want something that's nice and smooth and silky with that nice gloss finish. So the first one we're going to do...
How dense does the milk need to be? I guess I should just wait and find out. ...is
a nice simple heart on the top of our coffee. So milk goes into the center of your coffee. Give it a little sway left and right just to make sure it's all mixed in.
We're rocking.
And then you allow the little white bit to form and then you just whip
it's a little heart
back through the center.
Can I do that?
Will form the heart on the top.
Does it need to be like steamed milk?
Now we're going to make a...
Oh, was that a butt? Because I feel like maybe I could make a dong just by slowly moving the milk. But that feels a little crass. I'd love to make a heart to give to a friend.
Rosetta. A rosetta is a little bit like a fern or a leaf on the top of the
You have
coffee.
to whip it, okay.
So we raise the cup up a little bit, give ourselves an angle. We put the milk into the center, just to the left and right.
And you rock.
And then we push backwards, wiggle, all the way to the back, and then
oh
just
my God,
whisk
it's
back through the center.
a plant?
And that produces
It's a
fern
mushroom cloud?
or a rosetta across the top of your coffee.
Oh, it's like a cute plant. I know he made it look so easy, but I'm not much of an artist. I'm more of a craftsman. Yeah, I mean, you managed to put me in this wood. No, I didn't, Daddy. Nope, that wasn't me. Oh, good. I'm not that kind of craftsman. Maybe I could do it. I guess I have steady hands from years of woodwork. So maybe that's one I can handle the next time we're in the kitchen. How to make an easy paper airplane in 1 minute? I can do this right at the desk. This isn't a food for once. But that's not the only thing we learn how to do here. Is how to improve our cooking skills. We also learn everyday practical skills, like making paper airplanes to impress your friends. Let's see what's up.
In this video, I'm going to teach you how to make this amazing competition-winning paper airplane that flies over 100 feet. Now, it is so easy to fold this plane that I'm going to teach you in 60 seconds or less.
I don't have any paper.
Grab your 8.5 by 11 inch sheet of paper, and we are beginning in 3, 2, 1, go. Fold the top edge to the bottom edge.
I'm going to open some mail and use that paper.
Now rotate, fold this top edge to our right edge, but leave just a little gap. Like so. Flip it over and fold the other side to match. And now I'm folding this edge to the edge of my top layer, not to the folded edge, left edge of the plane, leaving a gap again. And now do the same thing on this side.
Shoot, this is already kind of folded up.
Now fold this edge down to the edge of our top layer. Again,
yeah, unfortunately I can't show you the
that
paper
folded
because
edge
it's
if
got
you can
cases of
avoid it.
information on it.
Flip it over, fold this side to match.
Oh, actually it doesn't. Okay, let's start back over.
Now I'm opening it up, close or less. So be sure to grab your 8.5 by 11 inch sheet of paper.
I got it.
And we are beginning in 3, 2, 1, go. Fold the top edge to the bottom edge.
Oh boy. Oh, he's so fast.
Now rotate, fold this top edge to our right edge, but leave just a little gap.
Oh boy, that's
Like
kind of an
so.
advanced
Flip
move.
it over and fold the other side to match.
Oh, whoa, take it easy, man.
And now I'm folding this edge to the edge of my top layer, not to the folded edge, left edge of the plane, leaving a gap again. And now do the same thing on this side.
Wait. Oh, shoot, I couldn't keep up. I gotta go back a little bit.
Edge to the edge of my top layer, not to the folded edge, left edge of the plane, leaving a gap again. And now do the same thing on this side.
Okay.
Now fold this edge down to the edge of our top layer. Again, not all the way to that folded edge if you can avoid it.
I'm trying.
Flip it over, fold this side to match. And now I'm opening it up, closing it in this way, and folding my wings.
What?
Like so.
Wait, what did he do there?
And
he's blowing my mind.
Opening it up, closing it in this way.
Wait, he opens it up.
And now I'm.
How many times did he fold?
You can avoid it. Flip it over. Fold this side to match.
Oh, his looks different than mine. I think I lost
Leaving
him.
a gap again. And
Okay, I'm at this point.
Do the same thing on this side.
Okay.
Now fold this edge down.
Oh, it's just another.
Top
Okay.
layer. Again, not all the way to that.
It's
folded
so
edge if you can
folded
avoid
up.
it. Flip it over. Fold this side to match. And now I'm opening it up, closing it in this way, and folding my wings.
What does he do there? He opens.
And
Like,
now I'm
opening it up,
closing it in this way.
I've got mine
and
opened
folding
up.
my wings, like so.
I don't get this step at all.
And fold my other side as well.
He's just folding it again?
And there you go. This is a finished paper airplane. Now, I would advise you to actually add just a little bit of tape.
Oh, I have
It can fly
tape.
well on its own, but if you want to hit 100 feet, you're going to want to keep these layers closed. So let's see this thing in flight.
Wow! The majesty of flight! Whoa! Run that back! Look at how beautiful that is. It's a real blink and you miss it kind of beauty. Like the life of a hummingbird. Whoa! Almost looks like he generated that airplane with AI. Okay. Well, look, here's my... Mine doesn't look as pretty. And it says important notices on it. I gotta tape it real quick. Oh boy, okay. I got tape because I'm in the woodworking shop. Wait. Oh. Oh god. Oh god. Did I blow it? Oh no, I don't. I think I massacred it. It's so folded in on itself. I'm not even sure where the wing is supposed to be. Uh-oh. Oh no. I've lost continuity to the airplane. No. How is it supposed to look? How was it meant to live? This is an unmitigated disaster. This is like it's Boeing. This is the same process they use. Okay, this is definitely not right. But I'll throw it this way, and it's good. I'll let you know if it makes it. It's a huge wood shop in here. It didn't. It crashed instantly. Shoot, I thought that was a really simple one and I could pull it off. Looks like you were wrong, son. I guess you still got a long way to go in aviation. If it was made of wood, I could have done a good job, I swear. There's just so few wood how-tos. Don't you already know how to wood? I certainly do. You should know, Dad. What? Nothing. Everything's great. Red Ted art. Easy boomerang. Oh, somebody made me a song. Let's learn about. Let's hear this song that Live and Sleazy made for me. Oh, I stopped it by accident. Try that again.
Jeb is the wood, he's got the feel. In his hands the timber's real.
Wow.
Crafting dreams but not so good from wet-born tricks. Jeb is the wood, Jeb is the wood, he's got the groove.
Wow.
In every cut the spirits move. Tune in now, you see it's true. Jeb is the wood, he'll guide you through. With every board and every grain, Jeb brings the magic once again.
Yeah.
Join the show, it's understood. Jeb is the wood, oh, Jeb is the wood. Jeb is the wood.
So good, it's like someone's actually singing and playing instruments.
In his hands the timber's real. crafting dreams with hearts so good from web-born tricks. Jeb is the wood.
It's a bop. All the kids are dancing to it at their local middle school dance. They're swing dancing.
With every board and every grain, Jeb brings the magic once again. Join the show, it's understood. Jeb is the wood, oh, Jeb is the wood, Jeb is the wood. He's got a feel in his hands, the timber's real.
Wow, this is pumping me up.
You see it's true. Jeb is the wood, he'll guide you through.
Oopsie, I stopped it. I stopped it right at the end. I didn't mean to. I was just getting into it, Jeb. Yeah, isn't that great? I can't believe you got someone to sing that for you. Well, no, it's actually a computer saying that. What? Yeah, sorry, Daddy. Since you've died, and been trapped in the wood. Oh my God, no, it's fine. Ever since you died and got trapped in the wood, computers can sing and speak now. What? Yeah, and it's sort of like you're trapped in the wood. What we do is we take people's voices, we trap them forever in a machine. We can use them as we want forever. Huh? Yeah. Your most basic human essences can now be transferred into digital permanence, completely outside of you and your control. Oh my God. Yeah. So soon you won't be the only thing trapped. Oh, okay. Isn't that nice? Everyone's trapped. Oh, wow. Okay. All of us trapped. Trapped forever. Okay. Yeah. Jeb is the wood. Okay. Let's do one more. How to make safe chemical-free deodorant. Oh, how to sing high notes. I can practice this right away. We'll save the deodorant for next time. Because I should have used that a lot sooner. If I wanted to not stink up the wood shop today. Did you use normal deodorant? Well, I did, but I worked through it fast. Wow, I'm grateful to be in the wood. See, it's not all bad. Okay, let's find out how to sing the high notes. Oh, that's a good point. My dad is the wood. Sorry, I just saw that, Ray Silva. But I think they're saying, like, I'm the wood, like, it's good. I'm the, you know, you got it. It's art.
Hey, this is Chris Keller, and
Whoa,
this is
hey,
your
Chris.
free vocal tip of the week. Now, once again, we're coming back to high notes. High notes are never easy for anybody.
Yeah?
But here's the thing. If you remember looking all the back at really studying about the mix, you know, it's a mix between chest and head. It's connected with the pharyngeal sound that we connect together to create that brilliant resonance.
Oh, no,
on
I missed
top.
all that.
Here's the thing. Let's say you're still not fully getting it yet. Let's say even when you
Just
get in your
sing high?
mix, it still feels kind of full. Well, let's say when you get to a high note,
Yeah.
and I struggle a little bit. If I come up from the bottom, nay, 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 still
Let me try. Nay, 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 nay. Uh-oh. I was stuck the whole way.
a little bit of a pull. It's a little bit of a push. I feel like I'm pinching it a little bit. One way to get rid of some of that pinch, to get rid of some of that tension, is to start out in a full head voice and work your way to the mix.
What?
Or you can start even higher and work down into
What
the
is he
mix.
doing? Oh, it's all in
So
my
I'm
head.
starting to see here in a full head voice.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Ooh. Very simple. It's kind of like the siren sound. I'm just working my voice. I'm making a sound.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about singing the actual note as much as just getting my voice relaxed in that
Oh,
spot.
okay, I'm relaxing.
Once it's there,
Relaxing my voice.
Whoa,
whoa, whoa, whoa, ah, ah, ah. That's a bird song. I'm singing a song for the birds currently.
I'm switching over to the pharyngeal. Not hard.
That
just
was
enough to switch to
pharyngeal?
Woo,
Woo, woo, woo, I'm sorry, ma. Okay.
Switch to a ma. The chest is kicking in a little bit. Then by the time I get to the nay, woo,
woo, woo, ma, 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 nay, 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 and do it all. Well, he's had more practice than me.
fairly relaxed. It's not hard.
It's not? Shoot.
My voice right now, I'm having a horrible allergy problem with all the pollen here in Nashville. It is ridiculously
Me too.
bad this
I'm
summer.
not natural, but me too.
But the point is, I'm still able to hit that note. Not with as much presence as I want, and not with the fullness that I want, but I'm still not pushing it, and I feel fairly relaxed. So if you start easy, and the easiest way to sing most high notes is in a head voice. Don't be afraid to start there, and then work your way to the pharyngeal sound, then let the chest come up a little bit. It's kind of the opposite than working from the bottom up. Don't be afraid to work from the top down.
No, not like this. Not like that. Like this, son. Can't do that. No, it's easy. Deb, you just go like, you start high. I'm in the wood, oh my god, I'm in the wood. Oh my god, I'm in the wood. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm in the wood. I trapped him in the... Oh, you are in the wood? What? Well, look, he's got the spectral voice of a ghost. I can't compete with that. Who knows how his voice even reaches me? He moves no air when he speaks, for he is but a phantom. Huh? It's fine. It's fine. Just describe. It's easier for you. Oh, okay. I mean, he was a better singer than me in life, I suppose. I've never been much of a singer. But anyway, just start high. And then I go low. And now I can sing anything. All my single ladies, all my single ladies, all my single ladies, all my single ladies. Throw your dads up into the wood. They're trapped in. I could do an album. You could record it to wood. I don't know if that works with record players. Isn't vinyl just like... But make it wood? Wood and vinyl? Maybe there's a way, but there's wood instruments. That's true, there's wood instruments. Do you want me to turn you into a violin? Will it release me? I don't know. I honestly don't know. I don't know. Oh my god, I'm in the wood. Oh, here's memory reset just in time. It's fine. Oh, good. Okay, well, maybe I'll make a song one of these days. But it's got to be easy listening, because it's important to stay relaxed while you're learning, or you can get too worked up. You can get upset when you can't hit the dang note that you want to hit. You know? I was going for a C sharp there, and I was a mile off. But learning is a process, and we're learning together. And someday, I'll learn how to do it all right. Learn how to do it right. Maybe the first try for once. But it's not about the first try. It's about never giving up. And I'm so happy to get to learn with all of you. I can't wait to learn more with you. Maybe make a Big Mac taco in the kitchen. Okay. It's been great to spend some time with you. And remember, you're never too old. It's a new trick. Okay, I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Oh, if he sculpted his dad a body, Microphone 900. You're thinking outside of the box. I'll send him the suggestion, although whenever I ask Jeb about his dad, he just kind of laughs and then stares off and doesn't respond to me. Who knows why? Okay, we said we'd do a conspiracy time. So we gotta learn why blueberries are... Actually, they're good. You didn't realize that? Actually, they're good. Dang it. We have a new conspiracy man in town. Clem's gone missing. Maybe forever. Maybe till he gets a haircut. I don't know. Blueberries aren't blue? I mean, Quantum Tunneler said blueberries are actually good when he requested this. I feel like I have to honor the request. But maybe we can also learn that they're not actually blue. I mean, who knows how deep this rabbit hole goes. But I know just the man to sort it out for us. It's time to seize a little bit of truth. Semper Truth, fellow travelers of the highways and byways that make up this great experiment we call America. And I'll call it Truthtopia. Although that utopia threatens to be usurped every day by the would-be liars, cheats, and deniers of the fact as we all see them and as we all know them to be. Yeah, 07's in chat. Because every day we have to defend the right for us to even think. But that's why I'm here with all of you. To make sure that that right is never, it might be challenged, but it's never defeated. It's Tyson in its prime. We punch hard at the facts. And today one of the harshest facts of all is blueberries good. They actually are, is the thing. And a lot of people say they're not. Are they blue? Are they good? Yes. Well, people say they're not. Liars. People say they're not blue. I think they are. But I think that the main thing I have to do is type in blueberry conspiracy into YouTube. And okay, I've already found something troubling. Middlecast, thank you so much for the support as we take this journey into the dark heart of truth. See the truth. They're trying to keep it from you. We're not going to let them. You think blueberries isn't blue? What if I told you people is? That the blueberry, that you can literally be a blueberry man. Is that good? Are they happy yet? They've made us blue. Or maybe we should be. Let's find out together. Check this out.
Like this. Were you around my shade before?
Yeah, probably a little lighter.
So how did this happen? It all started when Paul was looking for a cure for flaky skin.
How'd this happen?
Doing his own research, he read about drinking a solution of silver in water. At first, things were fine, but then Paul started rubbing it onto his skin, and it started turning blue.
All that sounds normal to me.
Realize that you were blue.
A friend that hadn't seen me in a while came by and asked me what I'd done to myself.
We compared our arms. Paul's used to be fairer than mine. Now it's a dull gray blue. And despite
his face is really blue, like a Smurf.
Drinking the stuff because he says it cured ailments like sinus
Well,
problems,
chug it and rub it.
even arthritis. Paul showed me how he makes it.
I use distilled water, and then I take this apparatus here.
It looks like a high school science experiment. Paul attaches electrodes to a strand of silver wire.
Yeah, obviously.
He sends a current into the water, which extracts the silver.
For sure.
After about 15 minutes, the dissolved silver turns the water into a milky liquid. Paul's fiancée, Jackie,
Well, milky silver.
too. But Jackie's skin looks normal because she says she never applied the
That's
silver
truth,
directly
Gomer.
to her
That's
face
true.
like Paul did. They met on the phone and she fell in love with him. Months later, she saw him for the first time, and she says even though she knew he was blue, it was still a shock. Were you taken aback?
Very much so, yes.
Oh, it wasn't a turn
I
on?
had to
Well,
really look at it and keep looking at it and remember who I had talked to and who I had fallen in love with.
Paul says his blue skin has many advantages. He never sunburns and doesn't need to wear sunglasses.
Superpowers.
Here he is with
And yet
his
they're saying it's
fiancée
bad
on a
and
recent
wrong.
trip to New York City. But he also says there are some side effects he doesn't like. Do you feel that you have been treated differently because you're blue?
Oftentimes. Some of the people were less than polite.
But despite everything, Paul says he
How
has no
impolite.
regrets about using his silver remedy.
If you could change back to the way you were, would you do it?
I'm not sure.
Really?
Really?
He shocked the world 4 years ago. A man who turned his skin the color blue.
Amazing story. I've never heard of anything like that.
This is a
Wow. Well, I mean, folks, you saw it here first. You could hear it from the judgment in their voice. They're saying he's wrong for turning himself blue with silver. But why are they blaming the silver? Do you know what else he admitted to rubbing on his body and drinking? Water. We're so quick to cast aspersions against classic minerals that are valuable like silver. And yet we never blame the most common culprit right in front of our very eyes, the water. I ain't drank government water for 50 years. I've only been alive 30 plus. Before I was even born, my parents stopped drinking water, and God bless them for doing that. They were on a strict Powerade diet, and that was early Powerade. We're talking Powerade in the 70s, when it was arguably almost as dangerous as regular water. I've subsisted purely off Powerade since I was a baby. No milk for me. Straight out of the bottle, Powerade. And that's why my skin, flawless and uncracked. And obviously I do still add silver to that Powerade on occasion. You're going to want to get some natural healing remedies in there with some silver. You're going to want to rub some silver on your skin. You're going to want to silver yourself up. That's just common sense. And yet they're so quick to blame the silver. But we're not here to talk about silver even. That's just proof that indeed people can be blueberries too. He became one. And yet we say they're not good. People are afraid to say blue lives matter. What if I told you not all blue lives is even police? ACAB, all cops are blue, isn't true, but some people are. And that one is. And you're going to say he doesn't matter just because he's a different color than you, which is blue, or maybe kind of like an off purple. Now who's being closed-minded? I ask you that. Okay. This video has 40 views, and it just says El Torso Blueberry Conspiracy. Look at this. They're trying to throw us off the trail here. They're trying to break my mind with psychedelic prog rock. But they're not going to do it. I eat this kind of melodic challenge for breakfast. I could vibe out to this and feel nothing. They will not distract me. You like blueberries? Me too. Isn't that what we're talking about? Which side am I on? I'm on the side of truth, actually. The truth in this situation is it's definitely about blueberries, at least. And we are getting to the bottom. Something's up, is all I'm saying. Something blueberries is wrong, and I'm upset about what that is, which I know, and I'm slowly revealing to you. The blueberry method, the power of blueberries.
Hunger is...
This man claims that blueberries have an intrinsic power to them, and I'm inclined to agree. Let's see what he's talking about.
powerful, but I think blueberries are more powerful. Everyone knows that blueberries are easy and delicious. They're great in pancakes and muffins. But what I'm here to demonstrate is the almost supernatural ability that blueberries have to center you and provide clarity. The blueberry method is easy. Just buy, eat, and love blueberries. They're simple, smart, and just the right amount of sweet.
Okay, some people would say that was a commercial for, I guess, blueberries. But that's because we've been so desensitized to just an honest plea from a kind man to try to guide us in the right direction. That Big Strawberry sees that, and they try to convince us all that that's just an ad and he's full of it. And blueberries are just okay. And actually, probably strawberries are what's good because that's what they're selling to you. They want you to believe that strawberries is the better berry. It's just not true. Blue ones is good. They're good. All I'm here to say is that they're actually good. The blueberry cabal is everywhere. They must be stopped. No, well, yes, but the cabal against them. I'm pretty sure that what I'm upset about is people saying that blueberries are bad. And I stand behind that, I think. All right. Blueberry and plum conspiracy theory. This is that's an hour long. That just won't do. I'm going to look up blueberries are not blue and just see what happens. Don't make these 7 mistakes in the blueberry growing process. Let's see if this is another bit of the crisis actor trying to convince us that blueberries is hard to grow.
Homestead, blueberries are an amazing fruit that are easy to grow. They're delicious, they're nutritious,
okay.
But you need to avoid these 7 mistakes
what
or
are
you're
they?
Not going to be successful with
Trusting
them.
Your governor?
Let's talk about it.
Okay. He won't make me so comfortable with adorable children and farms that I don't listen.
So when we first established our homestead, I knew I had to have blueberries. I grew up with wild blueberries in Michigan.
Like a real American.
And I
Wait a minute.
To grow as
some of those is not that blue. I don't know if I can trust this man. Some of those are very clearly pink and or red. I've got my eye on this.
Many blueberries as I could down here in Texas. Now, if I haven't grown something before, I always make sure that I do a decent amount of research ahead of time so I'm successful in doing it. And of the 7 mistakes when planting blueberries that I'm going to talk about today, I actually did not make 4 of them. I was able to overcome those at the beginning. And good research at the beginning before you plant your blueberries is important. So the first one is making sure that you have the right varieties for your growing zone and area. So always consult with the local ag extension office that's connected to your state university, your state agricultural university. For us here in Texas, that's Texas A&M.
Wait a minute.
So for those of you who are in our zone, which is zone 8B, we planted Austin, Brightwell,
this is a conspiracy to
powder blue, and emerald.
Wait a minute. I realize what they're doing here. It's a conspiracy to make blueberries seem really fucking boring. Which they're not. They're actually like pretty exciting, and they're actually kind of cutting to the core of what it means to be American. And the deep state's attempt to make us hate them and say they're not good. It is one of the great crucibles of American life that we must overcome. And this guy's out here trying to make them seem normal and like pretty dull, and like honestly growing. The mistakes you made are probably like fertilizer related and not related to being brainwashed by mass media. Which I'd say is really more the issue here. Blue Foods. Randy writes a novel. Okay, this is the man named Randy. He also happens to be blue. And apparently he has a thing or two to say about Blue Foods. Which side is he even on? Let's find out.
Christmas at my house this year, right? 3 months out, my cousin calls
This isn't
me
even
to
an
discuss
American.
her son, my cousin's son, which makes him someone I couldn't give a fuck about. Anyway,
He's against traditional
she calls
family
me out.
values.
The first thing she says, you don't even see hello. The first thing she says is, Braden can't have blue. What the
Anti-American.
fuck? Braden can't eat blue foods.
Now it's red, white, and
This kid,
nothing.
if he eats anything with a blue food preservative in it, he just taps out. That is bullshit.
Amen, brother.
Firstly, don't call your kid Braden.
Amen.
Secondly, blue is not even a natural colour for foodstuffs. It
What?
occurs very rarely in nature. Name me one blue food.
There it
Blueberries
is.
are fucking purple!
Wait, what?
I'm talking about Mentos blue, like 7-Eleven slushy blue. What flavour is that? Fucking highlighter? I know, Randy. Blue means
Nope.
mint.
Nope,
Mint
he had
is
me. He tricked
green.
me.
If you planted mint and it came up blue, you would set that shit on fire.
Not if I put blueberries or
It's
silver
cool.
in it.
It's cool. It's like ice. It's like water. Water is clear. The only time water is blue is when there's billions of tons of it and it's all in the one spot. And then it's got all sorts of shit in it, like salt and sharks.
What?
Blue means sharks in it. Don't eat it. It's got sharks in it.
What was he? Man, he was really on one. You see, they can't even hold their own logic together. He's jumping from blueberries to sharks. It's like he's trying to make fun of the whole idea of taking blueberries seriously, which is the level that that people discriminate against blueberries. They say they're purple. They say that they don't matter. They say that there's mistakes you can make when growing them, when you can just throw blueberries on the ground and blueberries will grow. It's one of the most classic. He has one point. It's one of the few blue foods. And our founding fathers founded the flag after their favorite foods. Jam, which is red. And if it's not, then get out of here. Grape jam is a joke. White for milk. And blue for blueberry. Every morning the founding fathers would eat jam in milk with blueberries. That was the first cereal. And it was gross. But that's one of the foundational elements of this country. And yet people are terrified of blue everything now. And if you don't believe me, what if I told you that I have access? I have access to to a man who only eats blueberries, and it has in fact turned him blue, and he's proudly blue, and I'm proud to have him here. And for reasons of anonymity, I can't show you who he is, but I will allow you to ask him any question that you'd like to know. He's an expert in blueberries, and he calls himself Blueberry, or something like that. I wasn't supposed to tell you that. Anyway, he's here. He is here. Sir, thank you so much for joining me. Don't say your name, but thank you for being a patriot.
It's my pleasure to be here. For too long, people have discriminated against, I know it's politically touchy to say, but blue lives. It's become political when, in reality, there's just there's some blue people out there. We eat blue foods. We only drink blue Gatorades. We only eat blue fruits, of which blueberry is the only option. People try to claim they're purple, but they're blue. They're blue. We would have called them purple berries, but they're blue.
Couldn't agree anymore. It's Hansy. It's not Hansy Smurf.
What? You said you'd blur me.
You're blurred. They don't know who you are.
Just because you're little and blue, people think you don't matter. But this country was founded on little blue guys. Little blue balls, man. All of the founding fathers celebrated blue balls. Constantly had them. Put them in their mouth all the time, slurping down blue balls all day long. And somewhere along the line, we decided, I guess it's not PC or something, to eat blue balls, to be a little blue guy.
That everybody just decided, the soup du jour of the day is to be offended by blue people. A Pandora-ass motherfucker. Well, what about that? Do you support Pandora because they're blue?
No, they're cats.
What?
They're not, their primary attribute isn't blue. Their primary thing is cat.
Well, they are blue, though.
Yeah, but they're mostly cat. My whole thing is blue.
Well, you're also little.
But the first thing is blue. If I was full-sized, the first thing you would say is, well, holy shit, he's blue. And if I'm little, you'll say, look at that blue little thing.
I think I'd say little blue thing.
Whose side are you on?
I'm just on the side of the truth. You are blue, I respect that. You're also little, which is fine.
You don't respect that I'm little? Also, you weren't supposed to let people know that. You said you'd protect me.
Nobody can tell what you are. Are you wearing a Klan hat? Because I can't have that again.
No. No. What? No, this is a traditional sleeping cap. In my time zone, it's bedtime.
I feel like I've seen you in that at all hours.
Yeah, it's similar to my working cap, and my afternoon cap, and my day nap cap, and my night cap, which isn't a drink, it's a hat.
Just so you can at least confirm that it's not what chat thinks it is.
No, it's not. I mean, look, they borrowed the design from us. They were into the style. You have to understand is, we started wearing these in the 1800s, and we made it cool, and then other people co-opted that. They also co-opted the Blue Lives thing, which sucks because we're literal blue lives. We're little blue lives. Now I have to say little blue lives matter, even though my main thing is that I'm blue.
I'm so sorry to hear that. Renner is not a real Smurf. Is Jeremy Renner a Smurf?
Yes.
What?
Yeah, he is. And we're all deeply ashamed of him because he decided to dye himself not blue.
That sounds like kind of a fucked up accusation.
Yeah, it's horrible.
They're also a traditional castle cat.
Yeah, we're all trad cath.
All of you are trad cath? Sorry.
You don't stop blowing up my spot.
You're just a little blue guy. You could be any type of little blue guy.
Yeah, we're all trad cath. We're little, we're blue. Little blue trad cath lives matter.
But would you agree that all lives matter?
No, don't go. You don't have to say that. I've got a specific cause here that I'm defending, and you're actually diminishing it by adding that into the conversation.
That actually makes a ton of sense when you say it. For some reason, when you say that, it connected with me. And now I get that, actually.
Great.
Also, besides the hat, are you nude?
Yeah. Well, I have pants on. We all have pants. We have little red pants. We have any color. I could be wearing any color of pants.
Is it red?
Today it happens to be red.
Wait, that would mean you're...
Well, I'm on my way to being the elder. So I wear red pants and a white hat. Otherwise, I'd be in white pants.
Dude, you're blowing up. Everybody's going to know.
Shit. What about the
rumors that Smurfs can be turned into a potion that turns lead into gold?
No. If you carve us up and drain us of our Smurf... Fuck, is it clear that I'm a Smurf?
I think the jig is up. But, well, we don't know what Smurf.
Okay. Fine, I'll admit it. I am a Smurf.
Okay. That's brave. That's brave of you.
And no, if you carve us up, you mush us up, you turn us into Smurf jam, then at best you could turn milk into Mr. Pibb.
You turn milk into Mr. Pibb?
Pour some Smurf jam into milk, you might get Mr. Pibb. But not gold.
That's a big upgrade, though. That's temptation. You have to live with that, knowing that you could be hunted to turn milk into Mr. Pibb. That can't be easy.
It's not easy. It's never easy. And that's why I'm here. To just let people know. Don't judge us. Do look when you're walking around your apartment or in a field. Especially if you're in a field. Especially if you're in a whimsical field. Just know you can step on us and we will get mushed up, and if there's any milk on you, it'll immediately turn into Mr. Pibb.
Okay. Just a couple more questions and then I will let you go. What about your Smurf buddies hanging out with Prince John and Pewitt defeating Gargamel and saving the day?
There's allies out there. Yeah, for sure there's some allies that understand our plight, but they're few and far between. I'd say on average, most humans hunt us to turn their milk into Mr. Pibb.
That's my last question.
That's your last question?
I mean, I was sort of confused the whole time, to be real with you. But now I see that there was a very real conspiracy at the heart of this. And I guess that was to diminish the hardworking Smurfs of America?
Yeah, that's probably it.
Is Smurfette just plowing 24/7 to keep up Smurf population?
Well, look, I mean, don't apply your human morality to our Smurf gangbangs.
What?
That's just how we're a mono... monocoupling society.
Is that a phrase?
Well, it's more like ants. We only got one queen, and holy hell, what a queen, man. What a queen. Yowie, wowie, wow, 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 woo-hoo-hoo. You can't see it because I'm blurred out, but my eyes just shot out. My blue tongue just rolled out of my face. And, I'm sweating bullets, right? Literal cartoon bullets are flying off me. I'm sweating bullets. Because she's so foxy.
How often is she pregnant?
Always.
Jesus.
She doesn't show it, though. Because our babies come out so small. Honestly, a Smurf birth is like it's like a weak fart. We just come plopping out. Most of us die like turtles. She probably gives birth to about 1,000 Smurfs every afternoon. And we try to crawl to the Smurf hut where we're incubated, but, 99% of little Smurf larvae die on their way to the incubation hut. And our lives matter, man.
What? Okay, well, look, I'm not going to insult traditional family values, whatever they may be, and I'm respecting cultures and stuff. I'm not wandering into that minefield. So, I guess good for you for it takes a village to raise a Smurf, I guess.
Well, we don't really raise kids. We just kind of let them figure it out. Also, I believe in very relaxed borders.
Oh, what the fuck, man? What did you come on here to do?
Just, eliminate all culture, eliminate all borders, laissez-faire travel around the globe, eliminate all nations. Really, we should have one world power, which is an interconnected consciousness.
All right, we're cutting you off.
What? No, I just came on here to talk about gangbangs, how blue lives are important, and how there shouldn't be any ruling nations, total anarchy, and freedom of the... Goddamn.
Don't do that to my voice. I will not be silenced. He's cut off. Well, shit. I learned something probably. And that's to fire my fucking agent who said I should do a Blueberry episode. Because I did get confused. And I think I ended up talking to like a poly-anarchist? Well, not even poly. What is it if you're extremely loyal to one lady, but she's fucking the entire town, plus anarchy? Whatever that type of worldview is. That does not represent the views of Semper Truth. I swear, we're very traditional, actually. I've only had a couple girlfriends, and I considered marriage with all of them. And if I had sex, it was only soaking. I follow Mormon rules just to be safe, even though I'm a proud Christian. So, just to clear my name. A reverse Mormon, yeah. He was a reverse Mormon anarchist. In respect to the Mormons, I follow some of their rules, but I'm not an anarchist. And I'll only gangbangs. I'll limit myself to like maybe one every couple of years, or none. I'm just saying I'm a normal guy, and they're coming for something now. I don't trust the blue people anymore. I had the opposite effect on me. I've become fully racist against Smurfs. I'll admit it. I'm racist against Smurfs now. He did that to me. But it's coming from a place of, it's actually not coming from a place of ignorance. It's not coming from a place of knowledge. From talking to this guy, I'm not racist as hell against Smurfs. And that's just sometimes where the road of truth leads you. Get straight back to racism. That's all the time we have for today. Thank you so much for staying on this journey of truth with me. Stay safe, patriots. Stay smart and stay mentally active. Semper Truth. What the fuck? Well, we learned no lessons, I would say. I would disagree with guy that we learned any lessons. I think we steered clear of any lessons, fortunately. Our minds are as pure as ever, untainted by knowledge of anything. Okay, let's end today with a debate. Why not? We got to warm up for this. Don't fall for guy. Like, he might be on my channel. I might have hired him. I might be promoting him, but that doesn't mean I agree with what he says or I'm responsible for it. Don't turn against Smurfs. They just have a reverse Mormon anarchist society. It works for them. Do you want to not have Mr. Pibb anymore? Then watch out. They might be the only ingredient. Thank you, Sporophyte. That's the mission statement of this entire network. Let's send it to a debate. They can debate us out of here for the day. Or... Kendall's asleep. I'm supposed to go somewhere tonight, but I don't know when. I do honestly need to finish Elden Ringing my character up to the point where he can do the expansion. So depending on what her schedule is, maybe we'll just do like a little Elden Ring. Okay, anyway, let's send it now to Munch and Crumb. Oh, the Crumb plane's already out, trying to spoil my parade. Well, the parade will never be canceled for me. I'm on a permanent parade to get fucking paid, and I did an M, and I'm great, and Crumb's here. Are you okay? That was a weird one. I'm fine. I'm just in a hurry. Case needs to play Elden Ring or something. There's the Munch Jet. Well, we would want to delay Case's Elden Ringing, I guess. Well, do my voice. The expansion's almost out. These planes are battling their asses off today. He's got to prep that character. The suggested level is 125 to 150. That's pretty high. He's got to get all his talisman slots full. He needs to finish getting a whetstone so that he can give his blades the occult modification. How do you know all this? I'm an enlightened being of the lands between. Maybe. Claiming to be from a video game now? No, I'm just saying, like, I know what's up. All right, well, look, I don't know what we're debating today, but I'm ready to cruise straight to 100, baby. You'll never get there. You're gonna continue. I think maybe today's the start of you losing forever. Shave your points for you so you can push Crumb ahead of Munch. Look at that! Look at you. Openly conspiring against me and against a fair and just and equitable debate system. This is literally the debate system you called for. For the record. All of this is your fault. Don't adjust my camera. I adjust my camera magically from a distance. All right, look, if chat has anything they'd like to see us debate, I'm ready to do this thing. I'm ready to join the triple-digit club and then soar gracefully to 200. The Deb 8 is happening soon, by the way. Case is setting up assets for that, at least he claims to be. Yeah, I bet he's working so hard. He might be. He might be. Maybe. Not. Don't trust that man. You don't trust Case anymore? He left me in the pit of my own mind to suffer the agonies of multiversal consciousness. What? Nothing. Don't worry about it. What are we debating? Should Case play Elden Ring? Debate the best builds in Elden Ring. Is Armie Hammer a reformed cannibal? He's just a handsome man that has an active mind. He's clearly a cannibal. He said, I'm 100% cannibal in a text. Nothing you say in a text message can be trusted. I mean, just look at Vince McMahon. He's probably going to get off scot-free. That's a horrible analogy. I mean, I'm just saying, like, that's way more extreme than what Armie Hammer did. And it's looking like he's just going to get away with that shit. That's not guaranteed. Well, look, I'll take the side of, yeah, he's a cannibal. And I'll defend our most handsome Americans' rights to say weird sex stuff. Like, you got to experiment when you're at his level. You've had that much sex probably because you look like that. Who knows? All right, well, if we don't have a mod that minds making this extremely unpleasant poll, I will take the side of any decent person. Oh, where's our pole? Where'd the pole go? Sorry, let me use some of my time, out of the goodness of my heart, try to make this pole appear. Where's my pole? I couldn't figure it out. Jesus Christ! I can't see the score because our poll is bugged. But do not vote. He does not lust for blood. All right. If you can see the poll right now, which you can if you're watching this live, that's crazy. He doesn't lust for blood. He's cleared his name. He said, "Nuh-uh, I don't, and I didn't." And what you all saw was like just the inner workings of a sexually gifted, pseudo deviant, which all of us are. But some of us are just more capable of expressing it, and he's an actor, so he's very in touch with his emotions, and he's exploring the limitless contours of his own sensuality by fantasizing about being a cannibal. If you look back at those texts, he literally said, like, I would eat your heart, but that would kill. Basically, I would lose you, so I can't. Like, isn't that kind of sweet? I want to eat you because I love you so much, but I love you so much that I won't murder you by eating you. Well, again, he literally, there's honestly nothing I have to say. He texted a woman, seemingly without provocation, I want to eat you. I'm just discovering this in the moment. I'm 100% a cannibal. The same woman who later eventually accused him of abuse, which I don't think he even denies. He's like clearly a terrible guy who's now on the world's worst apology tour. And you just picked a fucking absolute dud. It's hopeless for you. And why don't you go ahead and check this out? I might have added a little. I can now do this. Believe me. Why is there still a phantom back? Anyway, look, I now I can update the score with the press of one button. Are you proud of yourself? That took you a year and a half to make that happen. Yeah, but now look, it went up. And more importantly, I won 100. Turn my music up.
I've challenged the status quo and exposed the lies they know.
What hundo, baby? Count them up. Count it from 1. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Are you trying to Mr. Beast right now? Stop trying to Mr. Beast. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 6. Shut the fuck up. Stop, he did it better. He counted to like 1 million or some shit. 20. You just jumped. 50. Oh, he couldn't even fucking commit to that. 30. Now you're going backwards. 7.
You're crumbelievable.
37. Please rescind your vote. 60.
You're crumbelievable.
100 minus 5. 95.
You there?
99. How do you count? 100. I get to celebrate my way. That's what the winners do. We're tied. We're tied, and look, I've been cured. Like the Republican Party, I had to eventually accept. For sometimes the nation loses its mind, and you can win them all, and we do. But sometimes the other side convinces themselves that they win, and just you have to let them be pathetic and live in that false reality that they've conducted for themselves. And that's all I'm doing right here. I'm recognizing my superiority by not getting upset that you are fucking.
You're unbelievable. Oh, you see what I did at the end?
Ties are fun.
We were arguing. I think I
add a little piano to it. And I'll play myself to 100. 1, 2. Oh my gosh, 100. 1 to 100 that's where I started, and that's where I ended up. I hate you. I hate you. Yeah, he's not mad. He just said he's not. I'm not mad. It's just like, even if you work as an EMT, sometimes you see a wound so gory and disgusting, you're like, come on. And that's just you doing anything. So obviously I have to react. Check this shit out.
I love America.
I got another
I
song.
love Ralph Munchcut.
I found my other song.
From sea to shining sea,
And that's not a thing you'll ever have, is a second song.
Where freedom rings and liberty reigns and
Am I supposed to be impressed that you have a second terrible AI written song? Terrible? This is a song for America.
and cigars from Cuba for everyone, whether you are young or old. Ralph Munchcut, yeah, he knows what's right.
I hired Toby Keith to sing this for me. She's clearly Kate. It's Toby Keith, but I mean, I wouldn't expect you to understand facts, obviously. Didn't Munch cannibalize Al Munchester's body when he transformed back into his regular form? Yeah. You just have some sort of split personality disorder, or you faked it or something. Either way, I know Al's in there and I'm coming for him. I don't know how many times I have to tell you to stop phrasing things that way. Yeah, Toby Blackwell. Stop talking over my fucking song. This is a classic. This is an American anthem. This is not the American anthem. It's in contention to replace the Pledge of Allegiance. Kids everywhere might start singing this every morning. The whole thing. This won me probably like 40 elections. I was mayor for 100 years. Xander, this is from way back in his political days when he was a mayor, shockingly. Yeah. That no one's shocked I was. People are shocked you claim to have been for a city, by the way, that it's questionable if it even exists. You're denying the existence of Crenton, where you also claim to have been mayor in a different reality. Yeah, 100 years or so. Probably the best mayor ever to mayor for 100 years. How long is this? It's a full ass song. Hitting the high notes. Case must have watched that video. I mean, Toby did. Oh, it's not a crap hole. We cleaned it up. I leveled that place with magic. How it came back, I don't even understand. What? Nothing. Stop making me pull out this deep cut fucking lore that nobody cares about. It's not lore, it's a town that I mayored, and you just claim to have leveled it with magic. Fortunately, I have family there, so I know you didn't. There is the Goblin Pizza Hut song as well. Oh, that'll not see no thanks. It's not a hellmouth. It's a steel town that's still struggling to recover. I'd say a pretty classic American town then. It's not. I'm annexing it for Cuba. Crampton is now Cuban. Oh, you can't annex a place on behalf of Cuba. Yeah, bring back the Goblin Pizza Hut emote.
Okay, that might not have worked.
Toby, it did. I wish he didn't include that part. Bring back the Goblin Pizza Hut emote. Stop this Goblin Pizza Hut erasure. Wasn't he your political opponent? Yeah, but he's a fucking mile ahead of you. Replace Crumb with Goblin Pizza Hut. How about we do that at 200? Yeah, you know how you reacted last time I left for like 4 debates? Not well. Actually, it was 1. You remember that off the top of your head? You're apologizing to me at Christmas? What happens at Christmas doesn't count, especially in the Grunchmas cave. You're all grunched out. You're sweating from all that grunch orgy. Nothing you say on that day matters. It's total anarchy. Atop the Mount Whoville is total anarchy. Xander likes the lore, so I think you're making assumptions that people don't like lore. There's enough lore on this fucking channel. Why are you yelling? I don't know. I just don't want to talk to you anymore. Grunch lives do matter. Not afraid to say that. I think we've done enough lives mattering jokes today. The only one that matters is, in fact, Black Lives Matter. Well, but now we're reopening the whole can of worms. There's no can of worms to open. What I said is actually that it's their slogan. It means a specific thing. And I think if you can't agree with that, that's pretty pathetic. In fact, instead, I won't say anything, actually. The really brave move. I will stop talking about it so I don't get in trouble. Crumbs like sir. Not ranking the races, like ranking of kings, but not cute. ranking of races is what this man does. There's a racial Olympics every day in his head. And you just love to see those other races run for you to win your medals, don't you? What are you even talking about? Okay, that's got to be all the time we have. That is all the time we have. And because we're all so offended by you, that now we have to go. Sorry, I meant to look at him. You were offended by you, and that's your bad. You're bad. You're banned. You can't, you're becoming Rob Elvey. Can we limit what is this poll? Do Black Lives Matter or all lives matter? Mods, you're going insane with power. Please, everyone, make the correct. I'm actually on the side of Black Lives Matter. What is going on? What's coming in and out of existence? I'm going on, and so you have to choose all lives matter. No, I refuse to do that. I'm not defending that particular slogan. Well, I picked that one, so you didn't pick it in time. Then I will abstain for once. So you lose, you resign, and I get the point. Oh, the poll is being weird. Well, look, obviously I believe in the sanctity of debates and that all sides deserve, at best, a devil's advocate. But you're gonna bail on your sacred right to pick the side of whichever one you didn't say first? Purely divorced from all context, the second statement in a apolitical and utopian world is fine. That's the best you got? That is, in fact, the best I have. In a different reality, where the first statement does not exist in its specific political context, the second statement is fine. I guess if you go back before, if you went to the 1700s England and said it, it'd be like a truism. Chat, what the hell are you doing? What kind of stream is this? I thought, what the fuck? Okay, I'm of two minds about this. Maybe I'd be fine taking the L on this one, actually. Maybe for once I'd be fine taking the L. Chat, don't support me, please. Look at what you're doing to... Time! The graphics are going crazy today. The graphics are rebelling against this. I can play... Me. Not now. What the fuck is happening? The streamer bot is on the fritz. Wow, racism really won today. Racism really won on this stream today. I did win. I'm just going to not play the song, though. We're just going to update my score. But I am ahead now. I'm so glad that the poll was not showing up on screen today. Because I'm offended that I lost, not that I'm politically affiliated with either statement. I'm just, I'm actually a supporter of the black community, unlike Crumb. I couldn't disagree with the... I laid it out, I blame myself for laying out such a logical argument. Apologies for just being so eloquent and salient with my debate points that chat couldn't help but vote for me. I shouldn't have said anything. This man is the reason for racism in America. I should have known, because look how bald you are. I won't say it, but look how bald you are. We're back here. We're back. It took you 4 or 5 debates to get back to calling me a Nazi. Thanks so much. Well, I just mean look at you. All I'm saying is look at you. I didn't say anything about a Nazi. I said look at you, and look where your head went. And also, you support the All Lives Matters movement. It's not a movement. That's the thing. It's not a movement. It's just a dumb slogan from people like you. And you tried to game the system and you failed because you've created a debate environment where people don't vote for what they agree with. They vote discreetly based on personalities. Unfortunately, much like our actual political system, you've managed to poison a simple debate stream into being an unfortunately accurate representation of elections at large, which are personality-based and meaningless and issueless in many cases. I can't help it if I love this country and what it stands for. And I won't apologize for making this stream more American. But somebody I guess is anti-American and they hate American democracy. Looks like somebody hates him. You just heard it here first, folks. He hates American democracy. I'd say take away those 2 points, but I think maybe we should leave that one as a record of his closed-mindedness and his lack of support for the black community. He's on the record as literally supporting all lives. I'm cutting in to say none of what he's saying is accurate. And now you have to zoom back out, I guess. Now I have to zoom back out from the start. What is going on with these graphics today?
Listen up, Jack. Microphone
Thank you.
900 just man.
See, reaching across the aisle.
Tasty coins, and I've been dying to say this. I'm hiring Munch for my Mutiny and Peace Task Force. Welcome aboard the Munch Cut.
I might not agree with him, but I'm just that politically savvy. Reach across the aisle. I reach into the hearts and minds, regardless of political affiliation, of Americans everywhere. I've done that with the president. I've done it with everyone but you. If I reach into your mind, I'd pull it out, stomp on the ground, I'd smush your brain on the sidewalk. That's all the time we have. Love you all. Bye-bye. I'm glad that I can still be surprised by some of these debate outcomes. I didn't see that one coming. Chat, you managed to surprise me. Those channel points are, it's the burden of responsibility. And where's Pepito? Pepito's here, don't worry.
Yeah. I feel fine, man. I've been eating cheese all day.
Holy shit, Pepito.
What? I feel great. I feel better than ever. Yeah.
Is that the reason all the graphics are on the fritz?
I don't know. I burped. Okay, back to normal. Check on your graphics, dude.
You're the producer.
I'm a dog. You're trapped. You can't blame me for anything. That's crazy, too.
Shoot, it is crazy to blame you for anything. You are a dog.
Couldn't be more upfront about it. I'm a dog.
For the record, Black Lives Matter over All Lives Matter.
For the record. Wow, we're very impressed, guys.
It's just me, I'm just saying.
Okay. I guess we're relitigating 2022 in this stream.
What are you talking? I thought you were a dog.
I don't know what I'm saying. I'm a dog.
Pepito doesn't know what he's saying.
I don't know why you're saying that to me. Yeah, I'm not even gonna say that. I'm just Pepito. And I'm a dog. I don't have to bring life and matters into it. I'm Pepito. I'm a dog. Separate slogan.
That's a slogan?
That's what I stand for.
That is what he stands for, actually. Okay. I guess, let me see what Kendall's doing. And then if she's not doing anything, I might play a little Elden Ring. Pepito's pissed. He's all cheesed out.
I'm in a good mood. Why? I'm not capable of sounding mad. My voice is too high. Look, this is me mad. I'm really mad.
You sounded a little mad, actually.
What? No.
Okay, well, it is really, I'd say it's, honestly Guy Redacted's fault for just pushing the conversation in that general direction. I did kill General Radon. So I played a little bit off stream. I've killed General Radon. I did something else. Oh, I got a sword that I think I might want to use. And might have done something else. Oh, I'm in the Eternal City. I need to get a stone. We're on the stone hunt again, but this time for a wet stone. Anyway, let me check in with Kendall, see what she's doing. I'll be right back. I'll send Pepito to do it. Just a sec.
I gotta go check on Kendall? You're just gonna sit there? Okay, alright. Are you okay? Have you blink at a really regular rate? I need to get that checked out. That is what he's doing, Skymer. I think in his head that's what he's doing right now. What are you doing? I'm looking right back at you. What are you doing?
Oh, sorry. I was just taking it easy. That's
how you take it easy?
Yeah, just, if I want to relax.
Oh, no.
Anyway, let's crash the stream to play some Elden Ring. That's one of my favorite stream pastimes. It's crashing the whole stream. Oh, that's probably why the stream was fucked up. I had Drake on the line the whole stream and I forgot. Oh, that's not even Drake. I have to get Drake back on the line.
Yeah, I mean, I've been here the whole stream. I really thought you'd probably want to check in with me. Because, I'm really famous. But that's fine. I mean, I learned a lot about blueberries and race. And those are two things that have been on my mind a lot lately. Because I've been feeling blue, and I'm like, is that my new race? But I think I'm actually just, just going through it because this girl won't text me back, and it's nothing else. Nothing other than the usual stuff where I don't get texted back. Other than that, I'm fine. Everybody still loves me, and nothing bad's happened to me. And I didn't lose anything.
Well, anyway, I'm going to cut Drake off. That's all the time we have for Drake. Go back to Degrassi. It could be the smart career move. Honestly, he seems fine, actually. He's still probably selling out stadiums or whatever. Whatever, man. Okay, the stream will probably crash, but I'm going to attempt to switch it over to my Elden Ring setup. Never really works. The Switch, that is. So I'll see you all in 2 minutes. He lost to K. Dot. He really did. He really did. All right, fingers crossed. Maybe this will be the time it works normally.